The crossover episode of The Generation is here. The Protect You podcast and the One-on-Ones crew is here. Guys who give the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, at least in their mind. Let's go. So we make sure to do some research here before you came on. Do some research.
Let's go.
But the vibes are immaculate here at the Protect You studios as we have two very special guests. Lewis Murphy, two-time BCS national champion with the Florida Gators and pro football player himself. And Roy James, collaborator and co-host and co-creator of the One-on-Ones podcast that has been making the rounds on social media. Be sure to follow them wherever you can because, boys, we are so happy to have y'all in the studio today.
Hey, before we get too far,
go ahead.
Starbucks is on its way. I'm here, and first of all, I love the fact that y'all came to the H. Roy, I heard that the H did you well last night.
Well, man, look, I don't know who's watching, but
They ain't show love. We're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave that there.
Man. I appreciate you having us on, man. Appreciate having us on. And then, hey, Starbucks, if y'all ain't sponsoring, we probably we got some tape. We need to put some tape, promo tape, put some tape over the logo.
What LeBron did, he pulled the wrapper off the bottom.
Dude, man, we going up. It's going up. We're trending in the right direction.
But we're super excited to have y'all in because we rock with an audience too that is very generated towards that high school and that college age where y'all have a lot of that same background in, and especially you, Lewis, where you're talking about that national recruit age. Where it's starting to come up and you're starting to make your way in that collegiate ranks where things were very different in that 2000s age. As much as we like to think that was just yesterday.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not to age everybody here on this yesterday. But you know, we're talking that was 20 plus years ago. Can you talk a little bit about, from your perspective, right, of being able to see these young guys coming up through the Florida ranks? What was that process like in that 2000s-ish era compared to what you're seeing now from the kids today?
Yeah, man. Great question, man. That's definitely it's definitely different.
Yeah.
Different now, right? The dynamic was different. I think all we had was Rivals. You know, I think Jay just told me that On3 just bought Rivals and 24/7 Sports. Like it's crazy. Like, you know, Rivals was it though. Like, and then even at the time coming up, you might know this, Jay, too. I mean, you all might know this, that the most revered camp was the Rivals 100 camp, and it was the actual invite only camp.
Right.
You were only invited, invite only. Like, you couldn't just go to some camp, you know. And I mean, I guess now it's probably would be like the Under Armour All-American. I think that's a camp.
And also Nike's kind of throwing their hat in the ring.
Okay. See, I don't know, but so, you know, now to see the game where that's like the main thing, but now high school kids can get paid. You know, they can sign agents. You know, little league kids are getting paid, man. It's speaking to the evolution of the game, which I think is in the right direction because I sat on the NFLPA board for 13 years. Right. Or just part of the union. Right. And to see that college kids can get paid, because, you know, going through our era, you know, we couldn't get paid. If you got a McDonald's cheeseburger, you could lose your.
That was You got investigated for that stuff, man. That stuff happened in like Tennessee, Oklahoma.
I mean, even with the Fab Five. I mean,
Fab Five, Reggie Bush.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You hear about that.
And those are just the little stories you hear about. You know what I mean? There's so many kids that, you know, took money because of their situations.
Exactly.
And rightfully so, you know, and then they just got banned from college football, which is, it sucks, man. So I'm glad that it is evolving. It needs put some reins on it. There's no professionals in the business. You know what I mean? Well, I'm not gonna say no professionals. As far as colleges. You go from compliance office, right? You go from compliance to now you're trying to be a NFL general manager / department of what you know, which encompasses the, you know, the whole front office. You know, you got your financial guy, your CFO, you have the GM, you got your salary cap guys, all that stuff. Now you're trying to build that on the fly with no infrastructure. So I like the way that the game is going, but I just can't wait to see it really get structured the right way.
Yeah, I love that. Well, hey, as you can see, you got a Florida future grade or current grade, you know, Mr. DJ Lagway right here. Talk to us about, though, when you put on that Gator uniform, man. Like, coming out of high school, like, what was that vibe when you walked onto that Gainesville campus and knew, man, I might be a part of something special?
Yeah, man. I would say that the orange and blue, man, I guess my story is a little different. You know what I'm saying? My story is a little different when it comes to like just sold out for a university. I think I kind of would. I don't know. I'm gonna give y'all an exclusive, right? I'm gonna give y'all exclusive. Right, we in the podcast world. Hold on, man. Shout out One-on-Ones podcast. See you at One-on-Ones podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment.
Yes,
hey, my boy Roy over here, man. My best friend.
Yeah.
My brother dog since second
friend.
grade. Yeah. Chill out, man. Chill out, man. Let's get right, man. We go to the podcast.
Hey, hold on. Here we go. Hey, it's casual Friday.
I know that.
We'll get into the Gator stuff, man.
We playing Uno right now. Reverse card. Let's go back.
Childhood, man. My dog, my brother, man.
Shut up, bro.
Second grade. Hey, you remember Let It Fly?
Come on.
You remember Let It Fly? Football tournament? Oh.
And used to go city to city, all the NFL city.
Tampa, we the Tampa champs, man.
Basketball tournament, we.
Second grade, bro.
Eating lunch, kickball, recess.
Second grade, third grade, 12th grade, all the way. We was in class every year.
Roy, tell us about the story. Tell us about the journey. Give us the background.
So my perspective is, man, Lewis always been competitive. I'm talking elementary school now. I'm not talking. Well, you already know he's competitive. Being a Gator great.
Yeah.
But so Murph we always been competitive, man. We come from a background where, man, we played all day, all night in the streets, football, basketball, baseball, whatever it was, we were competing. And that's just how we came up, man. And just to see how everything kind of evolved, and from elementary, middle, high school, everything, we just kind of, man, we were best friends. We were inseparable, man.
Yeah, it's about 5 of us, dog. So that's what we're doing out here in the H, man. We got a fantasy football league coming up. It's about 5 of us. I don't know. You can tighten it up.
It should be good. It might be okay. Hey, Computer Jesus, are we good on the mic?
Yeah, Computer Jesus, there it is.
Computer Jesus, we
Computer
good?
Jesus, man. Yeah, man. So
around here.
Yeah, man. Hey, the Protect You podcast, man. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, get on the Protect You podcast, man. Jake and Jake. I can't wait to see this cultivate and grow, man.
Thank you, bro.
No doubt.
But
can you talk a little bit too from your perspective, right? Of now you get to know the guy who's being that star on the college level. From your perspective, in that era too of the BCS, the 2000s, HGTV is really starting to make its move in the national circuit. Can you talk a little bit too about that feeling too of being able to know that guy that's going up on your TV every given Saturday?
Man, you can ask my wife. I was glued to all the Florida games, man. Just watching Murph and how he progressed in his career from a freshman, not getting a lot of playing time to being
playing time.
But the truth. So, and then sophomore year, he didn't really play that much either. He got a touchdown.
That's thing we get to.
But you scored a touchdown against LSU his sophomore year.
I got one. I got Tebow.
And that was a Tebow touchdown.
Yeah. The Tate Casey jump pass. We did the jump pass LSU.
Oh, yeah.
The next, the couple series later, I scored a deep touchdown. But that was a crazy story. You know what I'm saying? And I'll let you finish, Roy. But that's so Riley Cooper that was his play. And he went down on kickoff. He helped make the tackle. His shoelace bust. So when his shoelace bust, his cleat, and they went to call the trick play. We get a turnover. And he's trying to get his shoe on, and Dallas Baker's walking over. He's like, "Hey, Murph, get in." I'm like, okay. And I just ran in. I knew the play. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, cool. And then, scored. And then they put me in the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying? like, nah. You scored one catch, one touchdown. You out the game. You don't play no more. I was like, man. So my history at Florida is a little funny though, man. But I'm gonna let you.
But Murph is right. So that's kind of been, being able to be best friends with my guy Murph, man. It's always been a blessing, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And just being able to watch him from a very close space and perspective, it's been great.
And that's another question I wanted to ask you, because I know for me personally, right? Because we got my guy, my business partner, Derry Ladway, sitting over in the green room watching. Mm-hmm. But I remember him and I eating at Waffle House here.
Yeah.
Just hanging out. brothers.
Uh-huh.
But then we go to Gainesville,
Right.
and it's a whole new vibe. So talk to me about that, where you like, man, I grew up with this cat, man. We used to do all kind of crazy stuff together as kids. Now I'm going to visit him, and he's a god.
Don't say too much.
No.
Hey, look, it is a daytime.
No, for sure.
So during the daytime,
Right.
Kind of talk to us about what was going through your mind when you're like, man, this whole campus loves my guy.
Yeah, no, it was crazy, like, cause being from St. Petersburg, Florida, we didn't really have like the Gainesville college town experience. Coming to Gainesville, visiting Murph, it was like, wow, like it was just a whole different experience, and it was cool, man. Like just being around him and the guys, it was, like I said, it was crazy.
Hold on, bro. Hey, straighten your hat up.
Oh,
and we go back to this cut, bro. Jesus, cause when the camera leak, boy, clean, boy, that clean air.
Sure.
When the camera on, you can't really see.
I like it.
I want my boy.
I like this.
Hey, man, we've been doing this for 3 years, man. We've been doing it for 3 years, man. So I understand, man. Like I noticed that people. Oh yeah, that's
there. It is. Let's keep it right there.
Yeah. But like,
shout out One-on-One's podcast.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Like our fans love our content, man.
Y'all can send us something. We put it up on the wall.
Let me get a Prediction United shirt too, man.
Got you.
Yeah. I like that.
We all about uplifting, man, and empowering each other, man.
Hey, real talk, man.
We keep it real, man.
I love that.
Saying we can appreciate that.
Yeah.
But what I was saying, from St. Petersburg, Florida, just the whole Gainesville experience, man. I really loved it, man, for Murph, and he grew from there. That was what 2000,
5 to 8, and then we did 10 in the NFL. That was a whole nother.
That's another podcast. But seriously, it was great, man, and just seeing the success Murph had at Florida, man. Yeah. And back then we didn't know. We know today, but that was one of the best eras ever in college football.
Yeah.
Right? They didn't know it at the time.
We didn't know it.
But they know it now.
And then Oklahoma championship.
I want to plug this too though, for especially because this is like helping younger kids too, right? Clients of y'all, this and that too as well, man.
Exactly.
Having a real circle, like a circle, man, that my circle's so small, it's like a dot. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got some solid ones, man. That God blessed me with. Like Roy, married young, 25, 26 years old. I mean, he been with his girl since. I remember when he met when I first dropped him off to her house. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my sis. She know I love her to death. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I was in this wedding. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That whole LeBron, Rich Paul, Maverick, that type of thing, bro. That's like Roy, Duke. Bam, like that was like my inner circle, you know what I'm saying? BC as well, you know what I'm saying? So those 4 kept me grounded, you know what I'm saying? So being able to have, Roy, he won't tell you, but one of the biggest insurance companies in St. Pete, man.
Hey, we did our research. I was coming to that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like having people around, I got policies with them, invest with them, you know what I'm saying? Those types of things, man, in this world where everybody pulling at you.
100%. Right? And that's the thing. I mean, like, so that's my son. He's a receiver.
Got you.
Cannot wait for you to be a shout.
Okay.
True.
Okay.
Bro.
Yeah.
The only position that has not been set for the depth chart, he pushing a junior for the starting spot.
Dang, that's what's up.
We gonna
patience.
Patience.
It's coming. It's coming.
Jalen, if you watching,
hey, I said for 2 years, man. Hey, I can't stand these kids, but they don't play. They don't play a few games. I'm transferring.
Yeah,
I transfer. Like, come on, man. Adversity builds character.
I like that. Right. But get to your point though, of like everybody that's on this wall. It's about the tight knit circle, right? Obviously DJ Jalen of my son, Derek's son. Yeah. Then you're looking at a Justin Williams. Okay. You can walk around to the green room. Oh, he's from here. He was the number 1 linebacker 2024.
Oh, yeah?
He's at Georgia. And him and DJ been staring at each other since they were freshmen in high school, and they gonna still be looking at it because he had the mic.
I want to hear about them high school games.
So now that game will get a little bit more interesting.
And Protection United will be in the building.
Okay.
We had him last year now. My dog hamstring had it's true. You feel me? We had him now. We was on. Hey, man, I said, man, we coming Georgia. Hey, Georgia. Want to put everybody on notice? Georgia, LSU. Who else you want to go with? USC this Saturday. I mean, hey,
some might call it hot. Some might call it hot, but I'm calling it like it is. Hey. Lagway, Heisman Trophy. Hey,
let's put it out there. Heisman, hey, I'm with you, Roy.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you, bro. You know it.
Yes, sir. Yes,
No,
sir.
hey, we bring it out. This how we do what we do. We barbershop. So,
but the tight circle, though, right? So you're looking at the young man Dylan Kennedy that's at TCU. Derek grew up with his father. They played football at Baylor together. And it's Tamara Coleman, the first lady of Protection United. Her and his father.
She track.
No, she's volleyball. Volleyball. Hey, high school, All-American.
Yeah.
Okay.
First young lady to ever get a NIL deal at TCU coming out of high school.
Wow.
We negotiated that for her.
Congratulations,
but to your point, though, that tight-knit circle, because every one of these athletes were pulled on by other people.
Right. Yeah,
but they were like, man, we trust you because the relationship is already with.
Man.
But we've known all these kids since they were little, 8, 9, 10 years old. So it's just one of those deals, to your point about keeping that tight-knit circle.
Man. Keep that tight circle.
What other advice could you give an athlete when now they've arrived and they need to kind of figure out who can they trust, who can they not trust? Like, how does that process look?
Build over time. Build over time, man. Like build those relationships over time. It takes time, you know, because and I'm thankful that it's like the way it is now, because you can build over time, right? Mm-hmm. And when I signed with my first agent out of college, at the University of Florida, we won the national championship game on January 8th, and January 9th I signed. And and by rules, I couldn't really get to know him as much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know, you play ball, this and that. You know what I'm saying? But so the advice back then was, hey, don't talk to no agents. Don't talk to no agents. Don't talk to no agents. You know what I'm saying? So you miss out from...
Because of eligibility, right?
Eligibility from 15, 16 years old. You don't get a chance to talk or build that relationship with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you literally sign the papers and you're like, dang, now I got to build the relationship with you.
After the fact.
After the fact. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, you know, then you live and you learn through those valuable lessons, you know what I'm saying, that you go through. But I like the way that it is now, and that it speaks to you all and what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
it's like
it's
needed. You get a chance to build with a kid early on, and you don't feel illegal. Now there was players back then that built with agents, but it was like my dad. I come from a 2-parent home, great parent. My dad a pastor, my mom a teacher.
Okay,
so it was like, you know what I'm saying. It wasn't we middle class America. We, you know what I'm saying. You know, football, basketball, track, whatever it is. My parents had my mom at the sports, my dad's at the games. You know what I'm saying, like. And my dad like, hey, don't nobody. He a Marine. He doing everything.
He a pastor and a Marine.
Man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I never.
Murph is who he is because of his dad's structure. I'm telling you that. And his mom too. Shout out, Miss Mina. But that military.
So it's like, I didn't get a chance to talk to agents. It was like shunned upon. You know what I'm saying? So, but then I met people who had, crossed that line and developed those relationships. And I saw both sides. I saw the payoff of great relationships. I ain't gonna mention no names. And I saw the bad side of, dang, they took advantage of this kid. You know what I'm saying? So I seen both sides.
So basically, what you're saying is that in the past, it was almost like you was throwing a dart at the wall and you're hoping that it's gonna stick.
Exactly. Like Drew Rosenhaus, bro. Like I ain't know Drew. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know Drew. Drew a snake. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like. It's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I pray
to say it. It's one-on-one podcast. We're going to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Okay, then. That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We telling the truth, dog. So, at the end of the day, I was with Drew for 5 years, man. I almost lost my career because of Drew.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, this ain't like, okay.
Hey, this is exclusive now. This is exclusive now.
What's Drew's relationship with Terrell Owens? What's Drew's relationship with Ocho Cinco? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he stays around like a roach. You know what I'm saying? Like he's always around, bro. Like, so it's like, but it's no love lost. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn those lessons, but the system didn't allow me to for my parents to vet them out.
Right.
My mom died Valentine's Day my senior year. So now I gotta deal with vetting an agent. Now, okay, you're a senior, you can vet agents, but my dad is married 30 years.
Right. Yeah.
My dad married 30. He's sending me as distraught. He's not thinking about football.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? His
wife.
And it's Valentine's Day 2008. You know what I'm saying? We won the national championship. 2009, January.
Right.
Yeah.
With less than, you know what I'm saying? My mom didn't get to see that. My mom didn't get to see me get drafted in May of 2009. So I'm dealing with loss of my mom. I'm trying to win in that championship. I'm a captain on the team. The whole team came to my mom's funeral. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I was structured to learn, like, go play by the book. You know what I'm saying? What the rules was. Right. So that's what I'm saying. It all ties back to the fact that you all can cultivate those relationships now. Yeah, so that's what it is.
Perfect time.
Yeah, perfect time.
Come in,
man. We rolling. West Palm Beach yesterday for my homeboy dad funeral. Then back to Tampa with my nephew played for USF cornerback.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. They beat Boise State.
They stopped.
You feel me? Went to that game. It did. Then left there.
Florida USF next week.
Got home at midnight.
Okay.
Jumped on got up at 4 a.m. Jumped in the Uber, flew it. Got to Houston, got here, drove to an hour on where we at? So y'all don't mind. I need some Starbucks.
He said all that and said we need some Starbucks.
Hey, so as the wife is getting all that together for it, big shout out to Ashley. I love
shout
you,
out
man.
Ashley, man.
Thank you so much.
Shout out to Ashley, man. Yeah.
But y'all did all of this heavy traveling, and it was for what?
For you all.
For fantasy football.
You all fantasy football.
Another show tomorrow too.
Okay, nice. Y'all coming to take over the H.
Hey, that's what it is.
Y'all coming over to take over the H. Hey, you Florida boys always want to come.
And we get that. Hey, Florida, Texas football. That's a big question on our part. Man, we done had like the battles of the state of Florida.
Yeah.
But what would you all have a professional eye for talent, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So where does it rank when you talk about the state of Florida, the state of Texas, and the state of California? Where do you all put Texas in that?
Okay. I'm just gonna be real.
Jay, you gonna tell me Jay?
Jay,
You go ahead. Jay, I gotta think about this.
Okay. So Joseph, put the camera on me so the wifey can bring the Starbucks on the set.
Yeah.
Just bring it on, baby. They need it.
Yeah.
Hey, especially Roy got to get it. Roy's got to get it in the system.
Thank you.
Yeah. So look, I'm just gonna be real with y'all, right? And I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, so I grew up in basketball country anyway. Okay. But Texas, tons of talent, huge state, and I feel that from a demographic standpoint, there's just a lot of enriched talent. But it's something about having skills in the state of Florida that can catch bunny rabbits. I've never seen that. I've never seen it. When I see
shout out Muck City, man. Shout out Deontay Thompson, man.
I was watching ESPN. It wasn't a 30 for 30, but it was one of them little stories.
Yep. Fred Taylor, Antonio Holmes.
And when you would see
Benjamin Travis,
you would see
Travis
just get dropped off in I don't even know where they got dropped off.
Sugarcane Field.
Yeah. Dropped off blindfold. Take the blindfold off. Go catch a bunny rabbit, or you're not gonna get in the backfield for me. And this is for little league football.
Yeah.
Forget high school and college. You cannot run the football for me at an 8 and 9 year old little league if you can't catch a bunny rabbit.
The agility is ridiculous.
I've never seen that.
Yeah. So you're saying Florida's over Texas?
It's hard to not put Florida over Texas because of that one reason. Like that has always been my thing. And I love Texas. And I love the talent here.
So Florida, Texas, California.
Yeah, Cali's a deep third.
Yeah.
Deep three? Like
that's high. Georgia, so it's Georgia now.
I'm going 1A, Florida. I'm going 1B, Texas. Georgia would then have to be 3, and then that puts Cali at 4.
Ooh, hot take.
So what's 2?
Well, 1A, 1B. Well, 1A would be Florida, 1B would be Texas. Texas does produce a lot. You look in the NFL right now, there's more pros from the state of Texas than Florida. Right now.
We got to
Computer Jesus, fact check me.
Hey, I'm standing on Florida. I mean, look, you can fit 4 Floridas in Texas. I mean, hey.
That's my point.
So per capita.
Okay.
We a debate. Hey, man, shout out to Protect You podcast, man. Yeah. Shout out to One on Ones podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment.
I love it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You like, subscribe, comment. Hey, we've been rolling.
All right. So, did the numbers.
Drum roll.
Bleacher Report California is your number 1 state in the NFL.
Currently?
Yes.
Oh man.
What's
So,
number two?
They got 259 active players in the NFL, 30 of which are Pro Bowlers.
That's only because Aaron Rodgers refuses to retire.
Yes.
We need Aaron Rodgers to go.
Number two.
All
Number
right.
2 is Texas.
Wow.
Number 3 is Florida.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
now,
wow.
now what's the numbers?
Now here's my thing
Numbers.
though.
What was California and Florida?
California, so Florida 238 with 27 of them being Pro Bowlers. Matthew
230
Stafford is the top guy.
237.
Yeah, 238.
And
238
what
active
was
players.
California?
California was at 259.
So
Okay, you
20.
went down by 19. What is that? 38? Yeah. 48, 58, 21.
Texas
21.
is right behind them with
Okay.
251.
Okay, 251. Okay. All right.
So when you look at the population side to what Murph
Yes.
was saying,
Per capita.
per capita
is a good agreement. Is a good
is
argument on that.
Florida per
My
capita.
bad, sorry. Excuse me.
Now, you
Yeah,
got
it's a
Per
good
capita is
debate.
Florida for
Yeah.
sure.
No, because here's my thing too. If you look at it and try and break it down, I would argue the skill players out of Florida are that next level type of guy, right?
Yeah.
Because you're running in that heat, you're running in that humidity.
Yeah.
Guys like a Derrick Henry that are coming
Yeah.
out of the state of Florida, they got to trim all that fat because that's burning off of them every single game. California, I would argue that's your place if you want to go and produce quarterbacks.
Yeah,
The
right.
amount of great quarterbacks that come out of the
That's
state
true.
of California. Texas are your in-between guys.
Yeah.
Those big
Everything.
body linemen that come out of the state of Texas. Texas got the
West
in-between.
is more linemen. Like we go
Yeah. Iowa, Nebraska, yes.
Right,
No
exactly.
doubt on that. No doubt on that.
I like Louisiana. I like Georgia, Alabama,
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
The
You know what I'm
big
saying?
boys.
Skill players. If you're gonna go big skill linemen. California's
Let's
everybody,
stay in
Texas
the South.
everybody.
Yeah, stay in the
South is
in the
everybody.
South.
Yeah, Florida more skill
Skill.
positions.
100%.
no doubt on that.
DBs, receivers, running backs. I mean, the list goes on and on. Man, we can go Fred Taylor. We can go. I mean, there's so many.
Deion Sanders. prime.
Come on, man, stop.
Prime.
Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
Hey, he went to
Yeah.
what? Saint
But then when you go California, you go with who? You got
St.
Tom
Thomas,
Brady,
Tom Brady.
Steve Young.
Right. I mean, but like
Yes,
Keyshawn,
goats, like-
Keyshawn Johnson was the Cali guy, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if Keyshawn makes it in Florida for high school. And Keyshawn played in the league and had a great career. I just don't know.
Yeah.
And it's nothing against Keyshawn. It's just I think that
He's a
Cali.
different type of receiver.
Man.
Once again, can Keyshawn catch a bunny rabbit? I don't know. I think he was too stiff of a receiver.
Right.
Just being real. Now, Randy Moss could have come from West Virginia. I think Randy would have caught.
Randy
would
was
have
Yeah, Randy
Right.
did.
But I just don't know if these other big time receivers that we have grown to love, right? You know,
Yeah.
Jay Rice is my favorite receiver all time. Could
Yeah.
Jerry Rice catch a bunny rabbit?
Yeah. I love Jerry Rice. I mess with Jerry Rice, dog. I think he's the greatest of all time.
I
But
agree.
as far as to your point, you know, the receiver position. I mean, my thing. I have this debate all the time. Mike Evans, he's from Texas, Galveston,
Hey,
right?
Galveston.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
According to James, he's from that dirty wall.
Charles Barkley.
I'm going to the beach.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, I've had this debate all the time. I had this debate with Deshaun Jackson all the time. That's one of my closest friends, dog. Like, yeah, well, shout out to the HBCU. Shout out to Delaware State. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out DJ. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So like,
Jack was a dude.
he sweat Cali. Everybody from their own state gonna say
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You're gonna vote from the seat
Because-
you're sitting in.
because then I can't, you know, the Midwest thing and all that, and also he going into the Hall of Fame, Gator 2,
Yeah.
Marquise Pouncey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we
Ooh.
can't say that, you know, Florida, we got O linemen too now,
Yeah,
D
you do.
linemen
That's
too
true.
now,
You do.
you know what I'm
That's
saying?
Yeah.
Like, but there's some, you know, Wisconsin
Right.
and, you know, the Badgers.
Majority of them come from
Right.
yeah.
Right. Now, D-Jack could be an exception. I think he could have come
Oh,
from
D-Jack.
Cali. It could have went to Florida High School.
yeah. He was
It would have been
different.
fine.
He was different.
He was different.
He was
Right?
different.
You know, even like a Tavion Austin, right?
Right,
You know,
right,
played in West Virginia. Different.
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 Right.
You know?
All-time highlight reel.
Right. You know,
All-time
so
highlight.
them cats.
I don't think he's all time.
See, but here's my
played
thing.
with everybody.
The internet culture, though, around the Tavon Austin, West Virginia highlight
Yeah.
reel
Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah,
know.
that tape on the way they edited that thing on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, the way they
They make
edited
it look like he the greatest.
He was the greatest receiver ever.
Big as a football.
No, I say I disagree. Not the best highlight, but yeah.
Yeah, and I
He
was
playing
saying
with a
that.
dude now, Percy Harvin. That dude,
Well,
Bro, I'll tell you,
bro.
like, I'll tell you, Percy Harvin,
Come on, dog. Talk to us.
Deshaun Jackson,
Talk to us.
Fred Rouse. When you talk about highlights, man, like, bro, like,
Yeah.
So if Percy,
like, you talk about Noel Devine highlight back in high school. Chris
Peter
Rainey,
Ward.
hey,
We go to
Rainey-
Peter Ward.
Peter Ward highlight.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm just saying.
I feel you though.
There was some dudes before him.
He was good. I'm not saying that. I got another one for you. Chamari Vanover.
Oh, Vanover.
You don't remember him from Florida State?
He played for Kansas City, right?
Yeah.
He played for Kansas City.
See why?
I got. But I will throw out a local guy, Dante Hall.
Dante Hall, Kansas City as well. He was a return specialist.
He was. I think
Russell Shepard.
Houston.
Oh, yeah. That dude.
Yeah.
No, he Houston legend.
Yeah.
He got Brandon LaFell. I play with from the H.
Okay. So now let's go back to Percy. Okay. Now I want to get back to Florida. So let's jump back in the hot tub time machine. Yeah. We back on campus.
Right.
At what point did you realize, like, holy cow, like we got a chance to do not only something special, but we really got a chance to win the national championship? Because obviously all the buzz, Tebow brought in a lot. I know Urban was turning the program back around, trying to bring things back. Obviously getting, Percy right. The great Brandon Spikes. Brandon, can't wait to get you on the show. Hey, B Spikes, you coming on next, baby. But at what point did you really start to, as an individual, not as a team, but as an individual, be like, holy cow, man, we got a chance to really do something special here?
I'm gonna be honest, man. It was for me, it was day one. And I'm gonna be honest, it was day one, and the reason why, man, our leader, man, is like, I can't say enough about Coach Urban Meyer, man. It was like first team meeting, Urban Meyer. We all, every man in this room sitting in this seat. The reason you're sitting in this seat is because you're here to win a championship. You're here to win a motherfucking championship. That was Coach Meyer, day one. So when you say not as a team, I'm just saying, like, when did I know? Like, for me, I was a true freshman because Urban Meyer's first year was my first year.
Okay.
So when Urban Meyer left Utah.
So did Urban recruit you?
No, so check this out. I was recruited by Ron Zook and Larry Fedora.
Yeah.
They get fired in December. I'm committed to Florida. They get fired in December. And January, I get a call. Well, that December, they get fired early December. And then Urban, they talking about who we going to hire as a coach, Then they go through the whole thing. And then it's Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer gets hired. He's at Utah, he just went undefeated. He went undefeated with Alex Smith, and they won 2 years. It was like 2 years. Then they went into he was only there for 2 years.
Like the Fiesta Bowl, I think.
Yeah, Fiesta Bowl, and then they won that. And right after that game, the next day, Urban came to my house. The next day, dog.
Wow.
That's how serious he was, bro. Like, he came, and he was like, said in, my mom, my dad, I'm half Samoan. My mom full Samoan.
Okay.
So he coming from Utah with all the big ooses, the big Samoans. So him and my mom hit it off. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
He started, you know what I'm saying, Talofa. As soon as he said that, my mom was like, what? Like, 'cause my mom really didn't speak English. You know what I'm saying? My dad black, mom Samoan. And so he was like, you're not taking any more visits. He's like, you're not taking more visits. I was like,
who said that, your dad?
No, Urban.
Oh, Urban.
Oh, damn.
Urban came in and was like, hey, he's like, hey, you got to offer at University of Florida. I didn't get a chance to really recruit you. Either you coming or you're not coming. If you don't tell me if you coming today, then you don't have a scholarship. And my dad was like, whoa. Like, what are you like? No, we taking visits. Like, my dad, you know what I'm saying? You got to have a father, you know what I'm saying? Kind of calm all that down because Herb won't bark like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Herb calmed all that down. And then I ended up taking a visit to Maryland because in that time, I was committed since July of, going into my senior year. So now no colleges was on me. The head coach get fired in December. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
Herb gets, basically gets there. So then in January, I get there in June. And when the freshmen all get in town, he calls a full team meeting with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because now his team is ready for the year, June 21st. I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
And he came in and he said straight up, the only reason you're fucking here is to win a championship. Wow. It's the only reason. No other reason. So as a kid as a kid who came from a sorry team, because my whole story is different too, man. I wasn't no All-American. I wasn't no 5-star. I wasn't no 4-star. I was like probably 2-star, 3-star.
Okay.
But I went to camps. You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
and back then we didn't have social media.
We didn't have social media. So I'm trying to go to Florida State camp, trying to go to Florida camp, trying to go to Miami camp, because back in the day growing up in the late 90s, I was born in 87, but 90s, in early 2000s.
2000s, yeah.
Florida State, Miami was.
Oh, that was it.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't matter what time that game was.
Yeah, so
you were gonna make sure you're watching that game.
Exactly. Right. So going in, so like I was in my mom from small. She loves sports, but she don't really know about football. And my dad was in the band. He a Marine, but he went to FAMU.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I didn't grow up in like a football house. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, I was like, hey, I know Florida State, Miami. Whoever offered me first, I'm going.
Okay.
So that's kind of my mindset, and then I earned it off of going to football camp. You know what I'm saying? Just steady trying to just, get. They got 5 stars over here, and they got everybody else over here.
Yeah,
I'm steady walking over to that line, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I need, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what do you need? Go back over there. And hell no, I'm going back over here. Who the best corner? Like, you know what I'm saying? Demetrius Morley, Avery Atkins, rest in peace.
Line them up.
Line them up, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what. And then shoot, the Nike invite only camp. I snuck in.
Shut up,
man! I snuck in.
Exclusive. So you mean to tell me like on the movie Major League, you went Willie Mays Hayes?
I ain't never seen it, but
it's a good movie.
I'm gonna check it out.
It's an old school Charlie Sheen, Wesley Snipes.
Major League.
Major League.
Oh, I'm gonna check that out.
But it's a scene where he wasn't supposed to be in camp.
Yeah.
But he ran that 40 in them PJs.
No,
I got him a uniform.
Yeah.
You're telling us that you snuck into a Nike invite only camp.
Yep.
And went and just
on my mother, rest in peace in heaven. I snuck in. And came out, the best receiver out that thing.
Shut up, bro.
Snuck in, bro. Rivals.
Snuck in.
Snuck in.
That. Snuck in,
bro.
To
no lie.
Was it Nike camp?
Yeah, at University of Miami.
Man, you talk about
University of Miami. All the college coaches on the sideline. Everybody lined up.
They probably, so the coaches up
Elite 11, bro. Nobody knew who I was.
So people sitting there like probably like, who is this guy? He ain't on the list.
Yeah. Yes, bro.
But you told him put your name on the list.
I told him, the lady, bro, God, man. That was saying the kids, you gotta have a relationship with God.
You
man.
can't even make this up.
Bro, it's a real movie, dog. Like for real. Like that movie talking about is crazy. I'm telling you, God, bro. I really. So the number 1 quarterback, number 3 quarterback in the country at the time was Harrison Beck. He was supposed to go to Nebraska. You can look him up, Harrison Beck. He was the quarterback at Countryside High School.
Wow.
We went 0-10 my junior year. We didn't win a game. So what college coach is going to recruit?
Yeah.
A 0-10 team.
Right.
Harrison Beck just went. True. They went like 12-3 or something. Went to the playoffs, lost. But shoot, I found a way to find them. He lived like 30 minutes away. I went and found him. Started throwing with him every Sunday. And I was like, man, I'm transferring to your school, man. I want to go to your school. Transfer portal, you know what I'm saying? We 0-10, bro.
Right.
Like, we don't got a quarter. We don't got nothing. So I'm like, man.
Ooh, that's tough for us.
Yeah, wing T offense.
Come on.
So I'm like, man. Bro. So I'm trying to figure it out. So he's like, man, I'm going down to this Nike camp. I was like, the invite only? He like, yeah. I was like, I don't got no invite, but I'm coming. Bro, I sat in the back, bro. He had a pickup truck, man. He had a dog, man. The dog licking me in the face. All the way down to Miami. It's 4-hour drive, bro. Like his mom, his dad, him, his sister. And I'm sitting in the back with a dog, bro. And a golden retriever.
So let me make sure we understand it correctly here. You basically are back in this truck with your cleats, your gloves, and a dog.
And
you don't even know if you're going to even be able to perform.
Nope.
But you still got in their car.
So I still got in the car, dog. They came to the house, picked me up. My mom, my dad, all their family, white family, you know what I'm saying? All held hands and prayed. And was like, and they trusted me, and I rode with them. I was like, bro, my parents let me ride with people they don't even know. We don't even know these people. And I just met them probably like a month before. So I threw them like 3-4 times. I'm running routes, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing.
Correct.
But, and then so we go up there. So we get out the car. Well, I sleep on the floor too at the hotel.
See, this is
I sleep on the floor, dog.
Hey, forget the game. The good thing about it, we already got swamp caves. We know about Florida.
I ain't never told nobody this, bro. Yeah. For real, dog. I slept on the floor, bro. I slept on the floor at the hotel, dog. I just kept praying like, God, like, please let me get in. Just let me get in. Cause I was so nervous. I'm 17.
How old are you? 17?
Yeah, 16. I'm 16. Yep. I don't know if I'm gonna get in. The mom and dad like, Louis just, I don't know what they thinking.
Correct, because they don't know.
They don't know. You know what I'm saying? They don't run Nike, dog. Like insurance purposes, all that, bro. Like just everything that you could think of. Right. I'm just like, So we walk up. So we wake
Thank
up that
God
morning.
for Roy for the insurance. Now though, we covered
for real.
that.
Yes, sir.
No, we walk up to the line, man, the line long stuff, and then they're like Harrison Beck. They say his name. I'm standing right there. I'm just like, Lord God, please let me get in. Please let me get in. Please let me get in. And then so the lady's like looking at the paper. She's like,
What's your name again?
What's your name? What's your name? And then the mom, bro, she leans over. She's like, his name's Lewis Murphy. Like, just give him a shirt. Just give him a shirt. Just give him a shirt. Bro, she handed me a shirt. She wrote, if you see my rival's picture, dog, my name is written in permanent marker.
Sharpie on the
Everybody
shirt.
else's picture has their printed name. I'm the only one with Sharpie, bro.
Shut up, bro.
On my mama, bro. And I swear. So then they do the 5-star line, the 4-star line, and they moving me out the way. Like they moving me out the way, because I ain't no ladder drills. I ain't no none of that. That's some spark.
So they put you with the scrubs, is that?
Bro, that is all scrubs, bro. But I'm like, I know I'm better than these dudes, right? I know I'm better than these dudes. So I'm like, I go back to the line, dog. So I time it up while I see Harrison. I catch eyes with him. And I'm like, hey, you already know. Our first route was hitch and go.
Tell how it went. Hey, one-on-one podcast.
Hey, one-on-one. We were one-on-one with Demetrius Morley that went to Tennessee. He was a 5-star.
I know who
Demetrius Morley.
Hitch
and go. Hey, hitch and go. Fire, he stopped right there. He bit the whole sideline. I'm talking about Alabama, Ohio State, the whole college, Florida, everybody. USC. It's the only invite only. Man, I hitched him. He came, bit on it, took off. Harrison put that thing out there, boy, about 60 yards. Dog. I'm just, blur, what the kids say. Blur. So I said, get what? The coach who kept pushing me out, he looked at me, I'm jogging, I ran all the way back. Get what I did? I jumped right in front of the line.
Love it.
I hit him with the slant and go.
Love it.
Got up. Avery net, Florida, slant and go. Blur.
Like, hold on, what's his name? Who is this kid?
Yeah. Hey, matter of fact, don't even go. Go again.
Shut up.
Man, who the next? Next. One next.
Toasted
The
all
whole route tree, dog. Whole route tree.
Love it.
After that, the article was, who is Lewis Murphy?
Oh.
Where did he come from?
Yeah.
Crazy, bro. That's why I say, like, my story, bro, like, wanted you, bro. That's why I say it's hard for me to talk to certain kids, dog, because certain kids is so entitled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that entitlement
no
is
doubt.
crazy
Right.
nowadays. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Right.
bro, I came with the hard way. Then the coach get fired. Then we bring in this Urban Meyer guy from Utah who's strict as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he didn't recruit me,
Right.
so he don't give a damn. I'm just a casualty. So at all times he can say whatever to me. He could talk the most. He talked the dirtiest. Coach Meyer talked the dirtiest to me out of everybody, to me, dog, because I was the one. I got kicked off 3 times. You know what I'm saying? I skipped curfew. I got a marijuana charge. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was, you know what I'm saying? But coach kept me, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He kept me, and he knew him and my mom. That's why I say rest in peace to my moms. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one connection. I don't know. I still to this day don't know why Herb kept me, dog. Because he was, if you spit on the sidewalk, he was kicking you off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was coming. He like laid the law. But whatever, he saw something in me, man. So
Well, the one thing that I have heard about Urban Meyer, and obviously you're gonna know him better than anybody, right? That's at this table combined, right? But the one thing that I learned about him and heard about him from just other coaches, so like Hugh Freeze was my high school football coach, and now head coach at Auburn. Yeah.
Hugh Freeze.
So you guys seen the movie The Blind Side?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that was my high school. Yeah. So that was my high school. Brian Chris Christian. Okay, so
we went to the Ravens together.
yeah. Okay, so you
on a visit, like our NFL
Yeah.
visit. Yeah, Michael Orr.
Okay.
Yeah, I was sitting with him, like looking at him, like, damn, bro, you big as hell.
So, but
Ole Miss, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
He went to Ole Miss,
SEC.
and then they, Hugh got on there a little bit, and then it was Ole Miss for a second, and then now he's at Auburn. But
Okay.
the one thing that we learned about Urban Meyer, from what I've heard from other coaching buddies, is that he does his research. Like he's almost like his own internal FBI agent.
Yeah.
The story that you shared with us, I guarantee you, he knew that, and it's probably why he kept you. And that's the thing that's crazy, right? You know, because I understand why kids move around, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
I get it
because
too.
at the end of the day, I remember calling Derek Lagway and being like, man, like, look at what DJ's doing, right? And, you know, and I was going through a divorce, and it was a perfect time because then legally I could move wherever I needed to move because I'm getting a divorce.
Yeah.
hell yeah, bringing Jalen to DJ. Why would I not?
Yeah, you're right.
He gonna throw that thing 50 times, and I'm hoping like 20 gonna be to my kid, right?
Yeah,
It's just what it is, right?
Yeah.
5 non-star receivers don't get FBS offers anymore.
Yeah.
He got one.
Yeah.
But once again, his story is not as bad as yours because you came from a wing T offense.
Yeah. 0-10.
0-10 wing T.
0-10.
And you had to sneak your way on just to be able to be like,
Get
I'm-
opportunity.
To get a look.
That's the type of story you watch.
Right.
That's the type of story that, that
Yeah, we might
somebody
have
has
to
to
make
come
a
up
movie,
with.
bro.
Right.
Bro.
Real talk. And it's for you to have a great, not only amazing college career, but you had a great pro career, but it all could have been for naught. If you didn't get,
If he didn't take the
if you didn't
chances,
take it.
man.
And that's the thing that we want all of our athletes here at Protection United. That's why I'm so glad that you're on here because
I'm glad y'all have it.
a lot of people think it's just training or it's just this or it's just that. They got to understand that, man, everything ain't going to be easy.
Right.
There's things that you got to understand. You're going to have to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of sweat, a lot of tears, a lot of risk taking.
Yep.
And you did it in an era where, like you mentioned, Roy, no social media.
Right.
You, like you said earlier, you couldn't have any other outside mentorship because then that was considered illegal.
Yep.
Talk about Huddle. It wasn't no Huddle.
No
where you
Huddle.
could just post your highlights on Twitter and get all these looks.
Right.
Murph had to remember those VHS tapes?
Yeah.
You had to pause and record and take it out and put a new one in. And bro,
It was
My
crazy.
mom did it. My mom did that too. My mom helped me send out my whole highlight tape, everything.
So now on the highlight tape, though, did she have Tevin Campbell playing in the background? Like Ricky's.
No, man. But man, and then I had a friend, Julian Riley, man. So back then he had all, I didn't even know. I was just over his house one day. He played D-line, ended up going to Florida. He was like one of the top recruits. So I'm trying to, I'm a sophomore, he a senior. I'm just trying to learn, like how he getting it. He had all these like business cards of all the colleges, like Michigan State, Michigan, Florida, every college he had it because he's a
he
top
went
recruit.
to Florida. Yeah,
He went to Florida. You know what I'm saying? So he had all these cards. He like, Murph, this is what you do, man. Like, let's write a letter to all the colleges because this is what I did. He's like, write a letter to everybody. Just make one letter, but we're gonna send it off to everybody. So I wrote a letter saying I wanted to go to their school, and then I put the tape. Me and my mom made the VHS tape. And then we mailed them off to like 60 schools. I'll never forget. She's like, boy, I'm paying $250 to mail all these tapes off. Back then, it's like, we had to get a scholarship. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, if I'm trying to make it, well, I'm trying to take care of my family. You know what I'm saying? So, man. It's like, you got to, and I think there still is, I'm going to be honest, I'm not, for all the young kids out, I'm not one of them old heads, man, that be, down in the new generation, right? You know what I'm saying? I think there is some dogs in this generation. Yeah. I think there's some kids that's hungry in this generation. Yeah. I think it's some kids that got some parents that instilled some good values and stuff in them too. Now the majority, I would say the majority of what the perception is that, they don't work hard, they're entitled, this and that. I'm not gonna bash all of them because there's some of them, dog, that really
got that old school mentality.
Yeah. You speak of right now, like you could, like what's going viral now on Instagram is like all the undrafted guys, that's calling their parents. Yeah, those stories, man, is what I live for. You know what I'm saying? I know that everybody can't be Cam Newton, Jameis Winston, Mike Evans, Eli Manning, Carson Palmer, Jason Campbell. Everybody can't be Darren McFadden. Everybody can't be these guys. You know what I'm saying? So, and those are all teammates. Just FYI.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
he played with Darren with the Raiders.
Yeah, that's my dog. D-Dog. Deacon D-Mac.
Hey, that was fine.
Yeah. We beat him at the championship, but
I will say that I won a fantasy championship with Darren. And one of my favorite.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get into that fantasy, though, man. But, yeah, man. So I say there's some kids that got their head on right, man. And, the era that we live in and now is different. But, I think it's easier now to get noticed.
Yeah.
Definitely, without a doubt.
100%.
And I think I think too that a mindset that a lot of kids need to take, like, because for me, it was like back then we didn't really we made highlights at the end of the year. Right? And you took a long time to clip. Like, I want to meet the kid that says, put any game on. Put any game on. Damn a highlight. Like, damn a highlight.
Right.
Do you stand out?
I like that.
Let me see a game.
Right.
And give me 5 games where I put the game on and I know you changed the game.
100%.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Now, when you got that mentality versus I need to get a few highlights.
Right.
Now I'm gonna get all this clickbait.
Right.
I got this 30-second.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when we watch a 3-hour game, your ass got one play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no,
that's fair.
Like I'm saying, like that's like
that's
for
true.
me, high school, man, go put on any game.
Yeah.
Go back any game.
Hey, it don't matter if you were
Lakewood versus Bradenton, any don't even man. Listen, 0-10, dog. I ran kicks backs, punch back, pick sixes. I had like 7, 8 pick sixes in high school. Bro, Florida State recruited me for playing DB, 6'3" corner. Yo, I played corner, safety, coming down. I had like 100 tackles, bro. Like, bro, put the film, put the whole game on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you, like, just like Boise State USF last night, put the whole game on.
Yeah.
And that's why I felt like Herb, that's honestly all because my freshman, sophomore year, I was at number 82. I moved to 9 because I kept begging Herb to put me at corner. I wanted to play corner, but he had Joe Hayden, who was a freshman.
Yeah.
All-American.
Play corner, but I played receiver, so he didn't want to do the Travis Hunter thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I love Travis Hunter. I think Travis Hunter is a great player, but I personally believe I'm from Florida, dog. We do that. That's what we do.
I got you.
Me going to college playing one side was news to me.
Right.
It hurt me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because in high school, Murph played both sides, like he said.
Bro,
it's actually pretty normal in Florida. Like,
it's normal, bro.
play
You know
both
what
sides.
I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, bro, like they make it a big deal. Like I felt like I could do it in the league. Yeah. And look, before the low numbers was cool and the single digits was cool, I told Mr. Davis, Al Davis himself, I got number 18, so I could play corner.
Wow.
In the NFL, bro.
Okay.
Willie Brown the Great, dog, Hall of Famer, bro. So it's like and I'm not saying that I could have been good at it. I don't know, because I was good in high school.
Right.
But I wanted to play both sides. So I think that a lot of we talking Travis Hunter, I don't know how we got on that.
But
at the end of the day, I feel a lot of people could play both ways.
No, I got
you can't tell me Percy Harvey couldn't go both sides.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
You can't tell me that, bro.
Yeah.
You can't tell me Darren McFadden can't go both ways, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like that's what I'm saying. That's to the kids. I think this generation, dog, we got some really good kids, dog.
No,
I think football is in good hands.
Yeah. No, I love that. So before we transition into the last part of the podcast, we definitely want to close the gap if y'all story. Obviously, Roy, you have been in Lewis's life right from jump.
Right.
But now talk to us about you go through the NFL, great career. Now all of a sudden, how did y'all decide to come together, do the podcast, go in business together? Like talk to us about where y'all are currently now.
Cool, man. So we've been in business. I'll let you. I'm gonna jump on it first. Do you grabbing it? But we've been in business since the league, man. Like just insurance policies, financial advice, that type of thing. That's always been like, you know what I'm saying, bro. What you think? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But then the podcast thing, man. So that's a whole nother thing when you talk mental health. When you talk about retirement, right? You talk about should I have former teammates that passed, like Avery Atkins. When they in the Swamp Kings, Vincent Jackson, my big homie, my OG, Vincent Jackson passed. You know what I'm saying? So when you talk about, Demaryius Thomas,
right?
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like those.
That one hurt.
You know what I mean? You feel me?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? If Vincent Jackson was like my mentor, like my big homie. You know what I'm saying? Like V-Jack could do no wrong. Right. He's the man of the seat. He done made $80 million, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So so the podcast for me, man, is therapeutic, man. It's because I've been since 7 years old till 35. All I did was every year football schedule, creating the schedule. Football was my life. You know what I'm saying? Then I got into high school coaching. When I retired at 32. When I retired, I got into high school coaching. Head coach for 3 years. Coach of the year, went to the playoffs. You got some
What's in?
You know what I'm saying? Turned around a program that was 0-10 for 2 years, but
no way to no way to
hell. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell you when he left the program, they went right back
to man.
But go ahead.
Yeah. So then, so when I was like, man, I was talking to Roy. I was with Roy. Dog. I was like, man, bro, like I think I really want to hang up football. Like I really don't want to coach. I really don't want to do that anymore. I want to focus on business, my other business ventures and stuff like that. Kids, married, having young kids. You know what I'm saying? I think I need to just focus more on that.
Right.
Yeah. And then and so I was like, so the first 6 months, I think me and Jim were going to the gym every day. I'm like, I'm a fish out of water. I'm like, okay, season is upon us, dog. What do I do? Like, all right, I went from straight out of playing to coaching high school football And it's like, I'm
gotta
talking
find
to the
that- you
old
gotta find that
coaches. I'm
purpose.
trying to find a purpose, dog,
Yeah.
that I want to stay close to football some way, somehow.
Right.
And me and Rose at the gym, and we
And
started.
first of all, hold on. We always argue sports.
Yeah,
like
this
we've
ain't
been-
made up.
So it's like we always let's just put it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
let's put it on wax. Let's put it in front of everybody. But what's crazy is though, we in the gym, we start arguing about something about the NFL, about the season coming on. We watch anything talking about Eagles or something. We go to debating, and then other people in the gym, like other dudes, join in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they like debating. We debating some topic. You know, I don't know. I think it's like the best team out of the NFC. I think we're going on best team out the NFC. And I'm saying, well, Bucks going to have a good year. We going back and forth. You know, Brady. I think this during time Brady was walking away. You know, walking away.
Okay.
It's 2022,
right.
2023.
Right.
Yeah, 2022, 2023. So he's walking away. So we go to debating, and then a guy jumps in and he start, you know, going at it, giving his take. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think we was watching First Take.
Yeah.
Right. So then we so just leaving the gym, man, we was like, man, I was like, bro, let's do a podcast, bro. And then at the time we didn't know that it's a vodcast.
Yeah.
What we actually do is a vodcast. This you know, podcast is just audio.
Yeah.
That's how ignorant we were to what the space we were getting in. Right. So yeah, it was just organically from actually arguing with my best friend, bro. It's crazy.
And then you turned into it. So then, Roy, you just jumped in, big
man,
already.
We're like, okay, man, let's get the LLC. Let's get
he
a producer.
That's CEO.
You know, we had to get the business side going, and that's my lane.
Yeah.
And Lewis has done a great job in just, you know, being there every step of the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And,
bro be teaching me, man. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a question because, and I'm glad my business partner is here. Because I want to ask this question in front of him.
Sure.
Yeah.
How many times did he tell you, hey, slow down? Hey, slow down, Roy. You're going too fast.
Murph is a person like, just like that. Slow down.
Man, they're the same way.
That's how Murph is.
Yeah, copy, Jake, you're going too fast now. Look at that. You're doing it too much.
So sometimes I got to be like, man, let's do it this way. Murphy like, hold on, let's think about it. Let's process this.
All the time.
Yeah.
That's good.
But
I know he's the CEO, so I know what it is.
So honestly, man, when we talk about business, so beyond the podcast, man, we do affordable housing back in St. Pete. That's another business venture we have. We partner with the local municipality, city of St. Petersburg.
Yeah, we build houses for single parent moms. You know what I'm saying? So
single moms and dads.
Single moms and dads. Yeah.
Hey, please tell us where, or tell the audience, like, where can they find y'all? They want to help contribute to that.
Well, Vision Investors, that's our entity, that's our group. Like I said, we help kind of, I don't want to say low income, but it's affordable housing.
No.
Yeah, you know, they try to put stigmas around those words.
Appreciate that.
You know, with the market rising, man, we got to, you know what I'm saying? We still, you know, we out the hood with it. You know what I'm saying? So we got to make sure that we keep homes for our community, black folks. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting moved out, gentrified. You know, it is what it is.
Right.
And I get it. I get the market. I get being a businessman. I get making the money. But still, though, grandmama and them, you know, need still be there too. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we could build a house that's affordable for them to be able to still live in the neighborhood next to their grandma. You know what I'm saying? Where they grew up at. So,
that's live.
You know, so we partner with the city of St. Pete, man. Shout out to the city of St. Pete and what we've been able to accomplish over these years, man. So it's been dope. Been 5 years now.
So from a business perspective, Murph has transferred from playing in the NFL to doing or building affordable homes to owning a tropical smoothie franchise cafe. Podcasting. And so I'm actually a financial advisor by trade. So just being able to contribute to our businesses from a analytical financial standpoint, I've been able to kind of help us kind of move forward.
He don't like that. He like Maverick to me, dog. Bron got Maverick, bro. Yeah. Rich Paul, he Maverick and Rich Paul mixed into one, bro. And shoot, he know I love him, bro. I love him, bro. But we've been, bro, I used to wear this dude basketball shorts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like no funny business, no what they say pause, but like, man, my draw, I done left drawers over his house, bro, growing up. You feel me?
My mom used to braid his hair.
Yeah, bro.
Like, you know, like, like that type of, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? It's rare you find, and the older I got, I didn't know that was that rare. You know what I'm saying? Like people when they're like, damn, for real, like you know what I'm saying? But like, but I always kept people know me. Like, if you see Murphy, you're gonna see the fours, bro. You're gonna see the 5 horsemen. You're gonna see us together, man. So you know, and I never wanted to. I always want to be welcome back to my neighborhood. Right. You know what I'm saying? I always want, you know, the business that I got with the kid, with Tropical Smoothie, man. The kids, they all, you know, the players played for me. They work there. They get money. Cool. They help mom out. You know what I'm saying? Pay bills. This and that. You know what I'm saying? We could give NIL deals.
Right.
We get some Tropical Smoothie deals.
Right.
On the way out here, I seen the Tropical Smoothie.
Yeah.
I drove past on the way out. I was like, hey, he wrote like, it's Tropical Smoothie right there. I said, y'all wonder who owned that one? I want to find out who owned that one. Maybe we could buy them out. We could be on this side of town too. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Because the goal is to get 1,000 franchises.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why not?
That.
You feel me? So,
and I love the fact that y'all are still mentoring the young men.
Oh, man.
Absolutely.
We just gave away like 600 book bags in the hood. Me and Roy, we just gave away 600 book bags.
So we partnered on that.
Supplies.
Tropical Smoothie. James Insurance.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So we that's what I'm saying. Like, man, I'm free game, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I know that if you just put that hard work in and keep going, like, and don't quit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's no limit. The sky ain't the limit. There is no limit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's endless.
Man,
you know?
No, I love that, bro. And just here, I mean, of course, you know, D-Lag is always spoke very highly, you know, of you and
solid people, man. Solid.
But I get it. And I think that's Derek's superpower is that he's always connected us with the right people, right? And, you know, and obviously, Roy, you being an extension, you know, Lou, and me getting to now get to know you, bro.
Hey, my dog Ben, I say, man, the circle's so small. It looked like a dot.
Yes,
sir. So we got circle so tight, man. Our circle, man, listen, man, they already knew. Like, I already knew, man. Roy done had to, and Roy also my no man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's another thing to you young kids, man. Get you a no man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Explain the no man.
A
no man is, man, hey, look, when they call you, they say, man, you got marketing, or they want to do this, they want to do that, or they want some money. Say, hey, man, you know, I got this business plan, man. They ain't gonna have no business plan. Let's start there.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have a business plan.
A dream and a vision.
Boy, we could clean cars and give me 500,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me 20,000, give me 100,000. Boy, I could do X, Y, Z.
Craziest pictures, bro.
Hey, man, you got me. Oh, you can do it. Damn, for real. Hey, man, call my dog Roy, man. Roy, he my financial guy, man. He gonna boom. Roy already know. Anytime
straight. No.
You already know. Oh, no, you know, he got to go. We headed to Hawaii. We got to go do something. We'll get, you know, I'll let him know. You got to have your no man.
Bro, and I took it seriously, man, because, you know, that's my best friend. And, you know, I'm not going to just let anybody just take advantage of him. And, you know what I mean? And even when we would go out, right?
Yeah.
I was the one negotiating, you know, where we going to be at, the section, you
tables,
know, just little stuff like that, man. And, and all that like lined up to where we are today, and it's amazing.
And another free game for the young generation out there, man. You gotta have a team.
Yeah,
like, that's why I believe in agents. Like, you know, I know Lamar Jackson went with no agent. I know how people don't want it. Well, you gotta have a team, dog. If you don't have a team, like, because you can't do it all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta have like commercials and all this and all that. Like, bro, I played with. Bro, you gotta think about it. My main man is Cam Newton. I played with him. They traded for me from Raiders to go to Carolina because of him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I played with Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I played with Jason Campbell. Played with Jamarcus Russell.
Oh.
So that's, you know, 3 quarterbacks that was taken first overall.
Yeah.
Jameis, Cam, Jamarcus Russell.
Right.
True.
You feel me? Played with in Oakland when they brought Carson Palmer there.
Yep.
You know, Eli Manning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I've seen how that quarterback dynamic, commercials and the scheduling and this and that. Bro, you need a team, man. You need a team. Financial guy. You need the agent.
Marketing.
You need the marketing. You need all of that, bro. Then you need a no man.
Yeah.
You know, man.
That's true.
You know, man, dog. You need no man, bro. You know, man, bro. You know what I'm saying? You need no man, because then you get stretched so thin.
Right.
Yeah.
Trying to do this, trying to do that.
It's impossible.
Yeah, bro. You got to get
do it
the
all
stars.
yourself.
You need a chef. You need the chef at the house cooking meals. Then you end up getting a lady. Then she upset about she ain't get this purse. Like, bro, yeah, all you know, her family, your family, all the pitch decks. You know what I'm saying?
You know all about that.
Come on, man. Yeah. And then essentially that's what it becomes. Like, that's what I'm saying. That relationship, the agent end up becoming a no guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By trade.
Right, by
you know
trade,
what I'm saying? So
okay.
So I'm with it. Yeah.
But you need those types of people.
You need them.
You need
You need them.
You need 'em.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
say, because I come from a background too. My godfather, he played in the NFL.
Gotcha.
He played for the Cardinals, played for the Rams, and then he was on that Saints team that ended up winning the Super Bowl.
Ooh,
Against Peyton Manning?
Against Peyton Manning.
What?
No.
Onside kick?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He played center. He was on that team, and so he's told me a lot about what this post-retirement life is like.
Yeah.
About wanting to still be a part of the game, and so the way he does it, he officiates games. He's a ref now.
Wow.
And so it not only it keeps him in the game, it keeps him in shape, but then he also gets to reconnect with those retirement buddies, those guys that were a part of that culture. They're still a part of that. So it's really cool to hear that y'all have found your own way to create that culture and stay a part of it through something that, I mean, my buddies and I, we do that all the time. We talk about, who do you think the top 5 best wide receivers are? Yeah. And we have that debate all the time. And then my buddy and I, we went on a group trip. Yeah. It's everyone else goes out to Schlitterbahn, and my buddy and I were like, we've been there, done that. We're going to sit behind. We sat and we watched the 2007 Fiesta Bowl between Boise State and Oklahoma. Oh, man. The year Jared Zabransky and Ian Johnson proposed after the game to his girlfriend. That's the Statue of Liberty. That was the Liberty. And so as we're watching the game, my buddy Britton and I, shouts to Britton, we're watching this game, and we're like, do you think we could name every college football champion since the year 2000? And so we sat there, and he was like, I had to handle the BCS era because that's my time. I'm a UT fan, so that was when
you said where?
Oh, T. Martin 2000 against Florida State.
He means Texas.
I'm a Texas fan.
The real UT.
Okay. Now, Jay, come on, Jay, don't be
Tennessee, Texas.
Yes,
but I know, but we said I tried to go through all right. So 2000, I know that was Oklahoma. That was the last time that they won it.
Miami.
2001 was Miami. 2002 was Miami trying to repeat. Ohio State beat them.
Ohio State.
And then 03 was
LSU.
Yeah, that was LSU. That was LSU because that was.
But they shared with
USC. Because they shared because USC finished number 1 at home.
Yeah.
Then you had number 4 was USC's outright title, but technically back to back for them with the AP finish. Right. 05 was Texas, and that was the Vince Young.
USC end zone.
Yeah.
And so
ice the championship. And they got Tebow ranked over them. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and so we were.
That was all time.
I like that.
But so it's cool to hear. It's cool to hear that y'all been able to turn those conversations.
06 though.
06. So 06 Florida.
Okay, I think
Florida. Stomping on the Youngstown boys and the Jim Tressel Ohio State Buckeyes 41-14.
Ted Ginn. I was gonna say Ted Ginn ran that kickoff back. Down 7-0.
I got nervous when that opening kickoff, and I was like, "Hold on now."
They kicked it. So I remember we had going crazy on the side.
Yeah, he go crazy, but we had this thing called "Don't Blink."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
We didn't blink.
We ain't blink, bro. We amongst us, now coach could have been going crazy, but I know the feeling on the team was like. Because the thing about that play is, if you go back and watch that whole season and watch any time Urban Meyer ever played, that's why it's crazy that coaches don't even do it. Just watch the film, right? Mm-hmm. Just like watch the film. The rule is always kick deep left. That's all. We kick deep left every time. His mindset philosophy is we're gonna shrink the field. Right. Everybody's gonna lie in, and we're gonna make a tackle within the 10-yard line. Right. We want to tackle the 10-yard line. For whatever reason, the kicker at the time was his name slipped my mind, but he kicked it right.
Oh Lord!
So like at the end of the day, it was middle to the right. Bro, we don't play. We don't beat LSU, Alabama, Georgia. We don't beat everybody kicking deep left. Yeah. So we don't even like the right is not even. It's not even a line.
Right.
Yeah. So we run it down like he geeked up, open the kickoff. He deep and the kicking on shaped it that way.
You like
And so when he get the ball, like you see the field, like bro, we didn't even know he just ran back this way. So it was like, everybody pissed at him. You know what I'm saying? So
it worked out.
It worked out. 41-14.
It worked out. And also, it was a hell of a year too for Florida, where y'all also beat Ohio State in the NCAA basketball championship.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's great year. Yeah.
Joakim Noah, Horford, Corey Brewer. Yeah, bro, that was
Humphreys. Hey, Conley Jr. Yep. Still in the league. He was point guard for Ohio State.
Conley
Jr.
Oh, Conley. Oh, Mike Conley. We don't want to think about losers, but yeah. I'm busy. Hey, shout out Conley though.
Facts. Facts.
Gotcha.
But that Florida era was crazy. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Jake. Go ahead, Jake.
I think it's gonna repeat now. I think it's gonna do the same thing. Like basketball won, and then we won. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sir, Florida.
Yeah, Elijah Martin. What's the point guard just went top. Oh man, name just slipped my mind. Play football and basketball. Light skin kid.
Yeah.
Florida point guard.
I can't think of his name.
Point guard for the national championship.
Bro, slipping my mind. But I knew you talking. Clayton.
Walter Clayton.
Walter Clayton. Come on, man. Walter Clayton. Yeah, cool. First round to the Lord Jesus. I'm sorry, Gator. I'm sorry, baby Gator.
It's okay. We're gonna get it right.
He didn't go to. He went to Utah.
Fact check. Shoot, that's probably why I forgot about him. He got drafted by the Jazz.
Exactly.
Yes, Utah Jazz.
Making your point. Computer Jesus can look it up for us.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But it's wild too to see that these conversations that's something people care about.
Yeah.
That's relatable. That's something that the pros are able to have those conversations too now. And so it carries over to our post podcast production here of the things that you've been doing outside of the professional era. Of now you're in the civilian. You're with the rest of us now. Of doing the things.
I've always been a civilian, man.
But now you're doing the things like these discussions are out there. Yep. You're a part of them in the public sphere now. You're out there. You're talking, doing interviews with guys like Mike Evans and the Buck training camps. But now you're also in the fantasy football world.
Okay. I like what you did there.
Can I ask you a question?
I like what you did there.
Sure, go for it.
Are you in fantasy football?
Of course I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had this conversation.
Prerequisite. You got to work at Protection United. You got to be in fantasy.
No, we had this discussion a couple of weeks ago where I'm in 2 fantasy leagues. I got one where it's just we play for pride. It's just all the boys. We play in that one. But then there's the one we take serious, where it's $50 on the line for all of my former coworkers. I used to work at a country club where we were member services. Yeah.
Golf. Oh yeah.
But it was a golf course attached to a country club that was surrounded by a gated neighborhood.
Gotcha.
All right, the name of the club was Vaquero.
Vaquero.
And we had Patrick Mahomes is a member, has a house there.
Wow.
LaDainian Tomlinson is a member, has a house there.
Des Bryant was there,
Des
but
Bryant.
I think he said he got kicked out.
Jason Witten. Hey.
So where is this, in Dallas?
This is town called Westlake, but it's Fort Worth.
I've heard
Fort
area.
Worth. Okay. Right outside
Fort Worth
Dallas.
area. But yeah, it's all my former coworkers there. My old boss, Ken Stoner, shouts to you again. But we put this group together, and that's the one where it's like we take that shit serious.
Wow.
And I not to brag on myself, but I show up year one. They're like, Jake, you remember the staff? You remember the staff? No. Year one champion.
What? Yeah, I made the playoffs and I got smashed first year. This is my third year. Third year.
But it's 3 out of the 4 years I've been in the league, made the playoffs, show up year one and win the championship.
Oh man! Did y'all do like the ring? Did y'all do a belt?
No, it's you get the payout.
Get your payout. Oh,
you get your money.
Okay.
Second place gets the money back.
Money back. 50,
for runner up, you get your money back, but first place gets everything else. I took that money and I bought a VR headset.
Okay.
Virtual reality set.
Oculus?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oculus Quest. I got my Oculus Quest 2. I think is what I got, but it was really fun to be a part of that too. Of now that's my job.
Yeah,
that's my job.
It's
now.
your job.
I get to talk sports and be a part of that environment. Is something that's so fun to me.
Consider me a dream maker.
I know, right?
It's dudes like Jay. It's dudes that were a part of my college journey, where it was, growing up middle income family, where we were never struggling. But at the same time, it was like, we ain't paying for college. We ain't paying for college.
Getting all that debt.
Yeah. So it was a lot of work. Shouts to the Lone Star College system here in Houston for helping me out. I got a big academic scholarship, paid for those first couple of years. And then
what college did you go to?
And then Lone Star College for 2 years. Got my honors associates. Then I graduate and go to UT Arlington for my final 2 years to finish out my bachelor's. And that's where dudes like Lance Liguez was the biggest voice during my entire college career.
Gotcha.
He was my faculty advisor when I was the sports director for our school radio station.
Oh, wow.
And so I'm out there calling games for our basketball teams, our volleyball teams,
Getting them
baseball,
reps in.
softball, getting those reps. And then
Wow.
it comes to bowl season. He's like, hey, we have a sponsorship with AT&T Stadium and Jerry World up there in Arlington. We got 2 media passes. You want one of them? I'm like,
Absolutely.
Are you kidding me? And so I'm there in the Cotton Bowl interviewing Lincoln Riley, Caleb Williams, and the USC Trojans after they just lost to Tulane. But I'm still there. I'm a part of that now. And I'm like, this is surreal. I'm here talking to a Heisman winning quarterback about his performance. And now I'm here talking to a former pro, to a generational upgrowing podcast now.
Yeah.
It's surreal to me.
No,
So
man,
I'm glad to have been a part of this.
Man, I'm
I'm glad for you, Jay.
Appreciate
Hey,
it.
man. I'm with it, man.
Jay,
Hey, speaking of Jerry's World, what do you think about the Michael Parsons trade?
Dude, so I'm a Saints fan through and through.
Okay.
I am a professional Cowboys hater.
Got you. And I'm a Bucks fan through and through from St. Pete, so just FYI. Y'all know y'all at the bottom of the division, right?
Come on,
You know who's been the last winning division last 5 years, right?
No, I know.
NFC South, baby. How about them Bucks, baby?
Oh, I know. I know.
Cannons, baby.
I know. And now we got to go through the whole rebuild first year of Kellen Moore taking over the reins. But
the good thing about it is, but the good thing about it, even though
fantasy pickup.
we all have, I got them on one of my squads. The good thing about it, though, with fantasy football, fellas, is that we might hate a certain team, but we like them individual. So talk to us. We'll start with you first, Roy. Like, well, what's your fantasy football draft strategy? Like, when you go into it, like,
hey man, I don't know who watching, but hey, I'm gonna give a little bit of gems. Not too much.
Go ahead.
No. Let
But seriously, you want to take the best players available. That's always been my strategy. You want to make sure that guys are coming from a good ecosystem, and you want to make sure if you're in a PPR league, you're getting volume, and you're getting targets, right? So that's what I try to look for, and just good systems and high volume. That's good players. So and here's where you just one piece of advice: good players on good teams, you can't go wrong.
That's a good point.
What pick you got? What pick do you have?
Come on, Murphy. Ask for 2 more. No, I got fifth.
Yeah, fifth pick.
Yeah.
Okay, I got second. I'm second tonight.
Second overall.
So, look, and being at the top, first, second, it's not easy. Like it's easy to pick your top players, but there's still a little risk.
No, it's risk. I mean, I was sitting one.
Talk to CMC fans or CMC drafters last year. Like he was the first over. My bad.
You about to ruin my Friday, Roy. Like, man, I had them and I was so sad. Anyway, but this year, right? I had to go Jamar Chase, number one. But to your point, that was easy. But then you got to sit and wait on that comeback around, and you just don't know. Sitting 3, 4, and 5, I feel this year is super tough. To kind of witness that. But for you, right? I noticed you're a baby in fantasy. I'm like 10 years deep in this thing.
I know, right?
But for you, are you just swinging at the fences right now and just being going? Or?
So man, I'm in this year. I'm in 2 leagues. I'm in the NFL PA's league. So if you win this, it's a 10-team league. And if you win your PPR, and I'm still learning like that part. Yeah. But it's a 10-team league. And if you win, you get 2 tickets to the Super Bowl, all expenses paid. You know what I'm saying?
Super Bowl, how much is that worth?
That is worth way more than my $50 a man.
Right. Hotel, everything.
All expenses.
Everything. So you and your wife.
Yeah.
Oh, that's live. Or you and Roy.
Yeah.
If your wife don't want to go.
If she don't want to go. But they're going to come this year because we're going to do Radio Row this year again.
In San Francisco.
That's really cool.
Dope thing. We need to go. Just to be bystanders and walk around.
Yeah, man. So then the other league is that one I had 6, the 6th pick, and like you said, that lets me know you're a vet because it was weird this year being the 6th pick. I couldn't really know. It was like so right. And I've been 6 before, and it did better than correct. You know what I mean? Correct. So And then the question was what? What was the question again? My bad. My mind
What's your strategy? What's your approach?
So then the first 2 years, I made the playoffs. My first year in 3 leagues, and I went deep in one. And then last year I missed the playoffs in 1 league, but I went deep in all of them. Yeah. And then in the first year, Roy don't like it. The league that I was in with Roy the first year, I went like 9-0, 10-0. Started off hot. Yeah, or then then they do the waiver wire thing or something like that, like the waiver wire thing. But then I had like burned up all my waivers or something. Something was crazy, but I didn't know I was making the mistake of doing it. Like
he shot out like
spending that money.
Well, no, like in terms of his season, like he started out like what you said, 9-1,
10-0, 9-0, 9-1, something like that.
I was in the back, and I slowly crept up, made the playoffs. Murph was in the playoffs. I think we both lost in the second round. But you said spending the money. That's what it was.
Right,
like,
it's not money in that league, but it's like
I know what you mean.
Like
within the waiver
order. Yeah, I spent all that.
So you get $100. I'm assuming
budget.
You could put a budget to it, right?
But no, I don't think in that league.
I've never done that. But in the league, they limit. Yeah, the snake order, the waiver order.
So it's you go in reverse now. So your 10th pick, they get the first shot at the waiver wire.
Yeah. Yes, and then all that's what I mean. See, I like the fact. I'm not even a vet enough to know that.
Right.
To tell them hey, let's not do that. Let's do the money or let's do whatever. You feel me?
And I know for me, my biggest thing that I've learned over the years of fantasy is that I just follow the game of football as that's in the NFL. Like, remember, it used to be a running league. Now it's more of a passing league. Right. So now in my receiver mind, heavy. I'm thinking QB receiver.
Gotcha.
Right.
Yeah. You like stacking?
I do like stacking.
Ooh.
I do like stacking. But
quarterback, receiver, tight end?
Brother, them double points. It's a look. Hey, fam.
You gotta get those advantages where you can.
At one league, I got Bo Nix and I got Cortland Sutton.
Okay. And Bo Nix, you in that Bo Nix, bro. Bro.
Man, tell these cats, man. And the good thing about my league, my big money league, is that you get the franchise tag, the player the next year. In the round, you drafted them. So I got Bo Nix in the 9th round. So next year, I'm going to franchise tag him. And I'm gonna get him in the 9th. So
I never heard that concept. That's really nice.
What's the franchise tag? Franchise tag. You know what that is, right? So it's the keeper, but you can do it for 1 year.
Right.
You got to change the player up every year. You can't just hold somebody forever.
We need to put that in this year with this draft this year.
So with Bo Nix, got him in the 9th round. That was strategic. Got him late. I knew people were gonna be hating on him, and then I've already tagged him for next year.
Wow.
So in turn, I ain't got to worry about getting a quarterback early. I can go heavy, and if Bo turns out to be a top 2 or 3 pick, we're going to be okay. Now, but the other thing about the draft is you take a flyer on a rookie, right? Or somebody that's young coming up, coming out of that year 3, year 4.
Could you franchise tag a running back, receiver, any position?
Whatever position you want, you can do. Like I think one of my buddies, he got a top 3 player, he got him in the 14th round.
Like a Bauer?
No, Chase Brown.
Oh,
Chase Brown, one of the top, 500. He got him in the 14th round because he drafted him last year in the 14th round. So it's just different strategies. But for me, I just follow the game of football, and I'm looking at it from the standpoint of running backs by committee. So if it ain't a Derrick Henry,
right, you're not a workhorse running back,
right?
You going like not Gibbs, but now you like when
Gibbs
and Montgomery. I'm talking about before though, like 100%. You try to run back committee,
exactly. Yeah, because at the end of the day, for me, I'm looking at fantasy running backs, and I'm like, from number 5 running back to number 15 running back, it ain't that big of a gap.
Right.
From a fantasy football perspective.
Exactly.
Receiver is a gap. It's going to be some tiers, to that, which is why I'm big.
With the second pick, I got a second pick tonight, right?
Mm-hmm. Jamar's going to be gone.
Jamar's gone. Who would you take in the second pick?
So for me, I'm either going Justin Jefferson.
You, same question for you,
I'm either going Justin Jefferson or I'm going CeeDee Lamb. For me, because I know that they going to get them targets. And they're going to do a lot with the ball in it.
So you're going to go Bijan Robinson?
Is it a 2 running back league, or do you only got to start 1 running back?
1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 receivers, and a flex.
Okay.
And a picker and a defense.
I got you. So I like Robinson. But remember, I still got them scars from C-Mac. So I'm just, I might not be the guy to ask, but I'm going receiver because at the end of the day, you know that Lamb, Jefferson, they're going to get 10, 12 targets a game.
Right, and that's 10, 12 points in a PPR league.
Right. Just off catches. Now we start talking about yards and then them TDs.
Yes.
Now all of a sudden, we got action.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Then you got to look at the schedule. Do you think the Cowboys are going to be chasing points? Because that's the other thing. It's been times in fantasy.
Defense,
my guys don't blow
because they don't have a defense.
Running game, non-existent.
So in turn, that means CD going to be in the game playing all 4 quarters. If they're losing, and now the team they're playing is going to prevent defense.
Hey, look, it's funny you say that because last night, one of our partners, one of our best friends, we call him Duke, he has a crazy concept, which is, I love it. It's called a stacks league. It's a fantasy. So your first 3 picks are from a stack. Like everybody has to get a stack. So my stack was Dallas. I could have chose in the pre-draft selection. I had the choice I was choosing between Detroit Lions and Dallas Cowboys.
You didn't go Detroit stack?
I didn't go Detroit stack.
What?
You want to go give?
Look, that's what everybody.
Give
me why.
What y'all do? Everybody was like, "Why did you do that?" The reason I did that because people forget CeeDee Lamb was the number 1 receiver 2 years ago in 2023.
Okay,
with the healthy Dak and so forth.
I like.
So I'm looking now with George Pickens in the mix. I'm looking for Dak to get back to that top 3 quarterback level.
Okay.
And they don't have a running game.
Okay.
The defense got worse.
Oh, so you went Dak, Pickens, and Lamb?
CeeDee Lamb.
And because thinking about the strategy of that Cowboys team too, is that is a stat padding offense too.
And Gibbs,
they will put up a ton of yards.
And Gibbs will lose red zone opportunities because they're going to bring in Montgomery. And you can only get 3.
Detroit is playing more outdoor games this year. We all know Jared Goff plays best indoors, right? That's one. 2, they have a plethora of mouths to feed in Detroit. The young kid, Isaac Tesla's coming up. They're saying he's going to be the number 3. Is he going to take targets from St. Brown? You got Laporta still in the mix. You got J-Mo, right? So it's just a lot. New offensive coordinator. Go ahead.
No, after your point, and then the biggest loss is Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson.
You're right. The OC, that's a great point. He's the head coach of Chicago now.
So when I was looking at Dallas versus Detroit, I'm like, okay, I know where the ball's going in Dallas. I know where the ball's going.
Yeah.
Right? And it's a highly concentrated offense, similar to the Bengals. I'm looking at Dallas as a mini Bengals this year.
Roy, now you changed my mind.
So
you changed my mind, Roy.
Hey, Jake, question. Second pick.
I would go Jefferson would be my pick.
Okay, why?
Because in a PPR league, you're talking about every single, even if it's a dink and dime play, right? If he catches it on a 2-yard slant, that's still 1 point, guaranteed. And then a guy like Justin Jefferson, who's as talented as he is, if he turns that into something else, you're talking 10. Every 10 yards is a point. I'm guessing, since y'all would do.
So yak.
Yeah. So you're talking about yards after catch too for a guy like Jefferson. That's insane in a PPR
but
league.
the quarterback is gone. Sam Darnold.
So they got JJ McCarthy. That's why.
But even then, you're talking about a young guy who has coming off of a catastrophic injury.
Yeah.
He's going to be somewhat tested in that offense. He was able to get some reps during last offseason. He's going to know that Justin's my number 1 guy. I can just get the ball to him.
Yeah, he's gonna hyper target.
Eyes closed. I'm throwing it down.
Yeah,
Addison's out for the
Jefferson's down. Screw it. Jefferson's down there.
It's fine. 18.
Yeah.
Fine 18.
Fine 18.
Just find a way to get to 18.
See, because I'm I guess don't tell nobody else, bro. I'm thinking Saquon.
That's not a terrible pick either.
Isn't that?
But here's the thing too: is you got to understand. You got to
understand
understand though that in those goal line situations where you would typically go to a running back, you're going to go tush push, and Jalen's going to take those touchdowns away from him.
Yeah, but
well, now there was a lot of touchdowns that he left on the table last year because he would get tackled within 5. So if he converts some of those, maybe offset. I don't know. But the offensive line is probably still the best in the league. And there's a lot of analysts that say, hey, he had a record amount of touches last year, and he might wear down. But the offensive line, you don't get touched till you're 5 yards.
That's fair.
Down the field.
Yeah. And the Barkley catches balls too.
Right.
I mean, it's kind of a 2-for-1 special.
Would I be a Maverick? And Roy, don't tell nobody, man. Would I be a Maverick if I went Jahmyr Gibbs with number 2 pick?
I don't know if you'll be a Maverick because he catches balls too.
Would that be a dumb pick?
I don't know if it'll be dumb, right? It really depends on how deep you think the wide receiver list is and how deep you think the running back list is. The leagues that y'all are in, 2 running backs. I personally would go running back. I thought it was going to be 1 running back with the flex, and you got an option. to go either 3 wide and 1 back. But if you have to start 2 running backs,
You got to start 2
You got to start 2 running
I mean,
backs.
it's hard to not go there because that list, in my personal opinion, is shorter than the wide receiver list.
Got you.
Yeah.
Because like my first year doing it 2 years ago, I probably would have went Mike Evans. Second pick, because I'm drafting with my heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like Mike Evans. You know what I'm saying? It's my boy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Mike Evans, man.
Yeah, shout out to Young. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, but now I'm growing to like, because I was receiver heavy, and now I'm kind of like running back, receiver. I like the Jefferson, and I like you said Lamb. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't even thinking that, because that's usually what I was think. You know what I'm saying? So I've been trying to change it up.
I mean, Barkley. Look,
Barkley,
of those 3, I don't think you could really go wrong with any of them.
Yeah.
Of either a Justin Jefferson, a CeeDee Lamb, or a Saquon.
Yeah. Or even the Gibbs, because, like, once again, if you got a bat that's going to catch balls, that's kind of doubling your pleasure. A little 2-for-1 special there. Right?
Yeah, because I kind of want to, and then it's a live draft. It's not digital. You got to go up on the board and put it up there. So
I love them kind of
they ain't going to have too much, help with the
correct.
You don't have the
You know what I'm saying? The rankings and all that. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I like that.
This is my first time ever doing that, too.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
Y'all going to have fun tonight. Y'all have fun tonight.
I know we've been here for a while.
Yeah, we good. So go ahead, Jay.
No, but good. And then
with the last thing.
and then one last segment here, because I know #1 debate show.
Yes, sir.
Y'all love to talk these hot topics. So I did a little bit of research on a really debatable topic here. Of ESPN published a list at the start of this year about the top 100 quarterbacks since the year 2000. You obviously have experience with a couple of really top guys. There's that picture of Cam Newton, Tim Tebow, and Dan Mullen on the sideline. And it's like all three of those dudes were together at the same time. That's crazy. So
crazy, right?
So I broke it down to the top 10 here, and we could talk about it and talk about our own little personal rankings if we want to go that route. So here we go. So number 10.
Yeah, I like it.
ESPN's number 10 quarterbacks this year 2000. Robert Griffin III.
RG3. Okay.
Heisman winner, all-time great there at Baylor.
And it's top 10 for college, right?
Yes, top 10 college quarterbacks since the year 2000. So 10 RG3. Number 9, Marcus Mariota.
I know.
Interesting.
That was the one where I was like, maybe I have to think about that one a little bit.
Watch some old Oregon highlights to refresh my memory.
Yeah.
Number 8, you got Lamar Jackson.
At 8, I think he should have been a little higher.
Little higher? Okay. Number 7, they kind of played a little bit with this one, said it was an A&M and an OU guy, but Kyler Murray at number 7. You think Kyler Murray ahead of Lamar?
That's tough.
No, I would have Lamar ahead of Kyler, but yeah.
But for college, though, I mean, that's where.
Well, see, Lamar, he was at Louisville. You know, maybe not as nationally known program as a OU, right? But Lamar single-handedly made Louisville a championship contender. Single-handedly, right? They didn't have the big 5-star linemen, and I mean, but
that's true.
Yeah,
you're right about that. Yeah.
All right, so moving up, number 6.
You won't like this.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, national championship.
Champion.
Heisman. They all Heisman.
Oh, did he win Heisman?
Deshaun Watson did not win a Heisman. He was runner-up in 2016.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But I think he won 2 national championships, right? Or 1?
No, just
he won one. Yeah.
But he went to 2 for sure.
Yeah, he went to 2. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Number 5. The single-season all-time leader in yards, Joe Burrow.
Get the guy.
Joe Burrow. Okay, Burrow. 2019 national champion.
Yeah. Hey, what he did.
He's a Heisman Trophy winner too, right?
Yeah, what he did at LSU that season.
Damn near as close as you would get to probably.
I'm going to be honest. If you have Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson on the same team,
but you know
that's
what?
Like
though?
Cheating.
And I hear you on that. But if you go back and look at the history of LSU, they've had
top receivers.
So go back to this. I got 2 for you. OBJ and Landry.
Oh, that's true.
Right? But they just didn't have the quarterback play. True. You go look at the tight end and the running backs, they all play in the league. So LSU's always had that. They just never had a quarterback.
That's true.
And so I personally
he transferred from Ohio State.
Correct. Yeah, because remember Fields left Georgia and went to Ohio State. And Ohio State told Joe to get the hell out.
Right. And then he goes in.
Isn't that crazy how that works?
That's crazy.
All right. Justin Fields.
Justin Fields left Georgia.
Because he left Georgia to go to Ohio State.
Which
took Joe Burrow's spot.
Yeah.
Moved him to.
And then Joe said, I'll go to LSU.
And look at
set the world on fire.
Look at the 2 now. And Joe Burrow, the top 3 quarterback in the league.
Bro.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
All right. And so now we
crazy.
get to the top 4.
So now number 4,
Here we go.
Tim Tebow at number 4.
Tebow 4.
Tebow
Because
4.
because 4 does sound kind of low considering what he did at Florida.
That's super
right?
low. That's super low.
In terms of being about as close as we've seen since maybe Archie Griffin to winning multiple Heismans. Back-to-back national champ, not back-to-back, but two national championships.
Wait, was he here in the 06?
He was on the roster. He was in the roster.
He was on the roster.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because that was Chris Lee.
He scored in that game. It was Chris Lee led the team.
Okay.
He played like
He come in.
I was at LSU
forget
game
when it was
when he threw
Chris
the
Lee.
ball. When I scored LSU game.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
But
That was
then,
his freshman year though.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
and you got on top of that just the amount of clips and the amount of aura that Tim Tebow had during that era what was
his impact, man.
Yeah, his impact.
Right, his impact.
Like the coming off the field, he's got the eye black on him.
Yeah.
He's got the red stain all over the Florida Georgia, all over that jersey. The 30 minutes for the rest of our lives speech in the locker room.
Well, it's a story behind that too, but go ahead. Burf got a story for you on that.
Long story short, he cut me off. But go ahead.
He kept firing in there.
Hey, I love you, Tees. I love you, Tees. I love you, Tees. I love you, man.
And so just ahead of Tim Tebow, you got Vince Young in at number 3.
Yeah.
What y'all think about that?
He's a legend.
Okay.
He's a legend.
As big of a Texas
champion.
fan as I am, I don't know if I'd necessarily put him ahead of Tebow, considering.
I mean, the way he did it was like the way he.
That was iconic.
That's iconic.
Because that was
walk off.
Yeah.
Because I mean, and also
USC.
Right.
Vince Young that
Reggie
year,
Bush.
he was first quarterback in
Yeah.
the history of college football to put up 3,000 yards passing and 1,000 yards rushing in the same year.
Yeah.
That dude was.
He was different.
He was different.
Yeah, he was different.
And Houston product too.
That's right.
And
Local
Houston
guy,
product.
yep.
And I want to
And
say
they were probably the biggest underdog I probably ever seen in that game.
because that was
Correct.
because that was
Lindell
talking-
White,
Yep.
Reggie Bush,
Yep.
Matt
Matt
Leinart. You got
Just
Dwayne
Steve Smith.
Jarrett.
Steve Smith was on that
Steve
team.
Smith. Yeah.
He was, yep.
Pete Carroll was the head coach.
Linebacker. Was Ray Maliwaga there? No. Was that the linebacker from Green Bay? Was that on that team? AJ?
Clay Matthews.
Clay Matthews?
Clay-
Clay Matthews a little younger.
He might be. He might have been. I don't know. But it was star-studded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was star-studded. It was star-studded.
Pete Carroll,
Snoop Dogg
Snoop
Yeah.
Dogg, Will
Yeah.
Ferrell did a
Yeah.
promotional video
Yeah.
before the national championship.
That was a lot.
I think
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin, I think, was the offensive coordinator for that
Maybe
team,
or
too.
quarterback coach.
And
Yeah, he
then
was young.
I know for a fact
Yeah,
Steve
quarterback
Sarkisian
coach,
was on the staff too.
Yeah.
Oh, Sarkisian.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
All right, here we go.
Wild game, greatest game of all time, in my opinion.
You
but
gonna like
that's-
number 2? I
number
think.
2, Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
We
number
good with
two.
that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I'm waiting to get my rebuttal.
I got my list.
Yeah,
but,
finish
and,
it
then
off.
number 1, Baker Mayfield.
No. No.
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
Okay.
I love Bake though. Bake show, Bake for us now, but for the Bucks now. He
Shout out
baking.
Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
Buccaneers.
He
But we
played-
talking college, Baker. We talking college right
We
now.
talking-
Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah.
This ESPN list.
Yeah, this is
Right.
Yeah, ESPN.
You know, Yahoo did a list where they had Tebow
No.
number 1. Right.
So here's my personal list. All
Yeah,
right,
okay,
I'll start at my 10.
Right.
Number 10, odd choice, but I think I could defend it. Kellen Moore as my number 10 pick.
Boise State.
Boise State quarterback, winningest college quarterback of all time, 14,667 passing yards, and he finished 4th place in the 2010 Heisman voting as a guy out of
From
Boise
Boise
State.
State. Yeah, that's
Yeah, he made that was that those years were crazy.
Yeah.
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 Those years
yeah.
was crazy. Those years
So,
was crazy.
so I got him. Number 9, I moved Deshaun Watson down from that 6th spot. I moved him down to 9.
Gotcha.
In terms of really being the culmination of what Clemson was building up to under those first several years of Dabo into what they are now as that national brand and that stalwart of the college football playoff era.
Okay.
So I paid some respects to him. Number 8 might be my Texas bias showing, but I got Colt McCoy in at number 8.
Oh,
In
Bro,
terms of
Colt
quarterbacks since
McCoy.
2000, second winningest college quarterback of
McCoy
all
was good.
time. He owns every record at the University
that
of
is
Texas
a
for
biased
passing.
answer, but go ahead. Keep going.
yeah.
Also, 2008 Heisman runner-up, 2009
agree.
Heisman third
Hey,
place.
Oh, man.
that 2009 national championship against Alabama. If he doesn't get hurt, I think Texas.
Are
had a
you
good-
also on that party? If you think Texas wins that?
bro? if Colt McCoy does not get injured, I'm telling you, they probably beat Alabama.
I need to click this.
They had
on my
dogs on that D-line at Texas.
Yeah.
What was that on D?
You had Ryan Orakpo. And also,
Lamar Hunter.
People forget.
Orakpo was a dog.
Earl Thomas was on that team too.
Earl Thomas.
Hey, Derek, can you get HR? I need to write Jake up. Because he's going to have a list with 2 Texas quarterbacks on here, and I'm not with that.
Yeah.
I'm not with that.
That's here we go.
But
yeah.
But he in my top 5. He in my top 5. I got him at 8.
Top 10.
All right, and just ahead of him, I got number 7. I got Robert Griffin III.
Okay, RG3 moved up.
Was the prototypical dual threat quarterback for that era.
You don't got to defend it. Go through your list.
Number 6, I got Lamar Jackson. Number 6.
All right, roll with it.
Number 5, you're gonna hate me for this. I got Cam Newton at 5.
Okay, Cam Newton 5. Okay,
Cam Newton at 5 because number 4 is Joe Burrow.
Burrow.
What he was able to do what he was able to do that 1 year with the world on fire. Number 3, Baker Mayfield.
Okay, Okay,
that's still too high. But go ahead.
Cam Newton is diabolical. But go ahead.
Number 2, Vince Young.
Okay, I can roll with that.
And then my undoubted number 1, I had to put Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow?
Tim Tebow, number 1.
All right, so
so I'm a.
You start at 10, or you going from 1 to 10?
Well, hold on. First and foremost,
go from 1 to 10.
I don't know if ESPN.
I don't know if ESPN was thinking.
I don't know if ESPN thinking. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't understand. Where is Michael Vick?
Oh,
where in the fucking where? Hold on, where the hell is Vick at?
It says 2000.
National championship.
ESPN
he didn't win, but he went.
Yahoo.
But he was drafted in 2001, so I think he just misses the era because we're talking since 2000. Since 2000.
But he played in 2000. Didn't he play in the national championship?
Yeah, 2000. Yeah. Yes.
I forget what year that was, but he
played. Listen, man.
Was that? Is that? 99?
I think you're 99.
Oh, 99.
I think you're looking 99.
Okay. But he got drafted 2001, so that's 2000. He played in 2000. That was 2000. I got drafted 2000.
No, he played in the 2000 season. He played in the 2000 season.
Since 2000. Where's Michael Vick? Michael Vick, you mentioned Colt McCoy. you mentioned
I agree.
ESPN
definitely be there over Colt McCoy.
ESPN ain't got him. Yahoo ain't got him. The only one that got Colt McCoy is the Longhorn Network.
Come on. Y'all mentioned RG3, like the hell, RG3. What?
I agree.
RG3 was tough,
man. Michael Vick,
but not over Michael Vick. I agree with you.
Michael Vick, man. We talking about Michael Vick.
I will die on this hill.
I'm gonna die on Michael Vick hill.
God damn it. Because here's my thing, right? Because here's my thing, right? Michael Vick played 2 years at Virginia Tech. He played the 99 season and the 2000 season.
Yes.
His best year statistically was that 99 season. 1,800 passing yards in a year for a quarterback.
I mean,
rushing yards. Here you go. 580.
How many touchdowns?
Yep.
How many rushing touchdowns? 8.
How many passing?
8.
How many passing touchdowns? 12.
Okay.
All right, check this out. Name another player that went to the NFL on this team. Because I can name thousands on all the other teams you named.
During the Tech years?
Yeah.
That's what made Cam Newton case so strong. Because none of his receivers
didn't have nobody.
Name somebody.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? So Michael Vick
took it. Army.
11-0.
Yeah.
Went to the national championship. Took Florida State. Peter Ward to the dope. You know what I'm saying?
Chris Winkie.
Right. One man
all aboard. Peter Boulware. You know what I'm saying? You play a whole. You know, you got what? So many, you had, who else on that team?
What, E.G. Green?
We had Snoop Menace.
Oh, no, that was
Snoop Menace was nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, first overall pick, Mike Vick.
Okay. So Vick is your number 1.
Man, Vick my number 1.
Okay,
man.
perfect. Who's your
Vick my number 1. Number 2. Number 2.
Number 1, Murph?
Vick 1.
Nah, I don't know.
Vick 1 for me. For me, it's my
right here. Nah,
Michael Vick.
Number 1?
Number 1.
Over Vince Young, over
Tebow?
Tebow?
Don't see. I love Tim, bro. But it's like I played with Tim, so it's kind of like when you in my mind, it's like I'm looking at like people I looked up to. You know what I'm saying? So it's going. So the next two for me is 2A, 2B. You got Tim Tebow, Cam Newton.
Okay.
For me,
Tebow, Cam Newton.
So like, okay, you can argue with my list. Okay, 1 Vic, 2A, 2B is Cam Newton, Tim Tebow,
Okay.
Tim Tebow. Which way you want to go?
Right,
Okay.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I go 3. I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go.
Or I guess 4.
4.
Yeah.
You could go Lamar Jackson.
Okay, I like it.
I like Lamar.
Okay, so
You
that
gotta go
like
Lamar Jackson. You gotta go Lamar Jackson.
So 5 got to be Joe, right?
Joe who?
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
What's that, Joe? Who? I don't know. I thought he did some
Joe
special
Burrow.
last year.
Joe Burrow. I mean,
I don't know if I
you
would
got Jamar Chase and you got Justin Jefferson.
Come on.
Oh man, you throwing to that's what Cam Newton's argument with Jalen Hurts. He got AJ Brown and Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
So and he got Saquon. So that's the thing. So I'm saying like so
He's still
I
elite,
can't-
though.
I mean,
I can't
but he's
go.
still elite because of the fact that he played against a Bama team that also had Devontae Smith, had Jalen Waddle,
Yeah.
and they went to Bama and beat them in order to win that national championship that year.
Who that?
LSU.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah. So, I
Yeah.
mean, if you got to remember, this era, a lot of people had dudes.
I'm gonna go top
Yeah.
5. I got Mike Vick. I got
Yeah, let's go top 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
top
We'll,
five.
we'll
Tim
round it off.
Tebow, Cam Newton. You
Yeah.
know that's 2A, 2B. I
Yeah.
can't really go one before the other because I saw what.
Play with both of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Cam was 2 years at Florida. I always tell him all the time, he's a Gator, he's not a Tiger. So when you go there, you got Mike Vick, Cam Newton, Tim Tebow,
You got Lamar Jackson. You said.
Lamar
Lamar
Jackson,
Jackson.
And
Lamar
then-
Jackson.
And then Joe at 5?
I can't go. I have to go Vince Young.
Vince Young.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Vince
I go Vince Young 5.
Let's go.
I go
Okay.
Vince Young 5.
Let's go.
And then 6, I gotta go. 6, I gotta go. If you go 5, Vince Young, 6.
So you got Deshaun, you got Joe left, Kyler Murray's left.
God, they down on my list. They
Okay.
down.
Mariota, Trevor
Yeah.
Lawrence, Sam Bradford.
Trevor Lawrence. Y'all didn't. Trevor Lawrence not in your top.
Trevor Lawrence.
Undefeated 2 years in a row. 2 back-to-back
Alabama.
national championships.
Smash
beat
Alabama in national championship.
Deshaun Watson. I gotta go. Clemson. Deshaun
put
Watson.
Deshaun
Clemson,
over
Deshaun.
Lawrence. I got Deshaun over.
Okay,
Lawrence.
so I think I probably go Deshaun Watson 6.
Okay.
7. Oh man.
People, you
It's
know
wrong,
who
'cause
you know who
most of
people
the time-
forget about. People forget about Jameis Winston, man. National
National
champion.
I'm tripping.
Jameis
Jameis Winston.
Heisman Trophy winner, number 1 overall pick.
Hey, look, if y'all need time to think
yeah,
about
I'ma
it,
give him a 10.
think about the time, give it to us. If y'all want to
Yeah,
put the
yeah,
show,
I'ma
we can put it on.
Yeah, this will be a
Mike Vick,
looking back.
Tim Tebow, Cam Newton, 4. Who I had 4? Damn.
You had Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
and Vince Young.
5 was Vince.
I'm going Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston at 5.
Or 6.
Hey,
Five
this
or
is tough.
six.
It's tough.
Ooh, that 5 is always tough, bro. Damn, boy. Vince Young, Jameis Winston. Ooh.
So while you
Yeah,
thinking,
yeah,
so you got yours?
Yeah, I got my list.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Joe. Let's hear it.
So my number one
Ross,
would
excuse me.
have to be I'm sorry, Vince Young.
Okay.
Going 1 Vince Young? Okay.
1 Vince Young.
Okay.
2, I'm going Cam Newton.
All right.
3, I'm going Tim Tebow.
Okay.
4, I'm going Lamar Jackson.
All right.
5 for me,
You
It
got
gotta
Vic
be-
out your 5?
it gotta be Vic 6. 5, I'm gonna have to go Jameis, man.
Okay.
Jameis.
So y'all really think James Winston had a better than Joe Burrow?
Bro.
I'm just trying to.
So
Joe Burrow had them. He got
see,
Triple
Jameis,
Crown winner.
Jameis, Jameis, Florida State. I mean,
he a Florida
he
State fan.
he will
okay.
will that team to a national championship. They were down 2 touchdowns in the national championship, and the way he
He had
did it,
Kelvin Benjamin.
Kelvin Benjamin, they had
Yeah,
Devontae Freeman at running back, but they ain't have Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. I mean, Justin Jefferson and
Yeah,
Jamar Chase.
yeah. I feel you
I
on
mean,
that.
but he had Kelvin Benjamin. But what I'm saying is, he was able to pass in an era where
I'm not mad at that list.
Well, we're also talking too of like what had Florida State done up to that point, other than what they were done in the '90s.
Other than lose.
What they had done in the '90s.
so he turned that program around.
and now you look at them now, and it's like they wish they could go back to those
Jameis
Jameis
Winston.
era.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yeah. And Vic 6. You got Jameis Winston right over Michael Vick.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Vic at 6.
I love you, J. Boo.
Hey,
but God,
hey,
dog.
hey.
He wouldn't even say that.
Hey, you got
He wouldn't even say that.
Show me the hardware. Show me the hardware.
Man, listen.
Yeah,
man.
you got to finish it, Murph.
Y'all boys
Okay.
talking about Michael Vick.
You gotta finish
Okay.
it.
All right.
Vic tough. I like Vic. Like I said, he's 6 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I have to give somebody the edge, hey,
Lamar Jackson top 3.
Okay.
No, we said Lamar 4. So what was my list? You kept track?
No.
Hey, well, good thing about it is,
I'm too blown away by some of these picks.
Man, Colt McCoy, shit,
well, I mean, Jake, you threw us all for a loop with that one.
Yeah, Colt McCoy.
I'm not gonna never let you live that one down.
That's a little aggressive.
Every time we talk to y'all, talking about Jake, that's Jake. Oh, Jake who took Colt McCoy in top 10.
Oh, man.
But no, other than that,
Oh, shit. There it is. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment.
Man, listen, we appreciate you guys.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all,
We
man.
appreciate y'all
Thank
making
y'all
the
for
time.
coming.
No doubt,
Real
man.
talk, man.
It's a good time.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for coming
How y'all end y'all show, man? Y'all ended Jake.
We just cap it off here and monologue, but
yeah.
this is always a blast to come out here, have great guys on like y'all. We love trying to get guests on. We do appreciate each and every one of y'all that have come in to view this abnormally long episode. But it was worth it.
We had anybody come in live? Anybody come check in? We should have asked the chat. Did you ask anybody any comments?
We know the live viewers. They show up and they show out. And with guys like y'all on, it's gonna be no issue.
Okay, we did live shows our first year, man. That's all we did. That's how we came in the game. We learned live, so we used to always ask like, "Hey, we called viewers audible."
Okay.
So like, they thought we always allowed them to ask a question. So I ain't know if it was any.
I like
in
that.
the chat.
Computer Jesus, add that to the list. We'll get him to work on that.
Audible, viewers audible. When they throw you a question, you know what I'm saying? A producer used to yell it out. They, well, how you said LeBron was better than Michael Jordan? And
don't do that.
You know what I mean?
No, don't even go there.
That's a whole other episode.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm Jordan all day.
Me too.
Jordan.
Me too.
Jordan. Okay, Jordan.
Okay,
Cool.
good.
I know all the kids. LeBron, but I'm Jordan. I'm rings all day.
No, kids don't know.
But we got to keep this going. We do appreciate y'all being on here.
No doubt.
We'll look forward to hear y'all's answers on who you got
in
the top 10 quarterback list. And Jay, we got to get your list at some point too. But that's going to do it for this episode of the crossover of the Protect You podcast and one-on-ones. It really does mean the most for each and every one of y'all showing up and showing out consistently. And we hope to catch you all in the next one. We'll see you around.
Yes, sir.